My precious child, none of your prayers go unnoticed by me. From the desires you hold as monumental to the smallest whisper of your heart, I respond. My answers are always born out of love, giving you what is best, what is truly beautiful, even when you do not immediately see it. We are moving into a new chapter, a new level of trust and intimacy. Here on earth, the journey to your blessings is one of faith, not merely sight. Trust me beyond what your eyes perceive. When challenges rise before you, do not let fear consume you. When you face loss, pain, or uncertainty, do not despair. I am with you, always. Like a loving father, I shield you with my power and surround you with my unending tenderness and love. Your greatest weapon is your my promises, a deep assurance in your soul that I am your heavenly Father who listens and loves you with a kindness that is gentle, beautiful, majestic, and eternal. This love is unlike anything in this world. It is divine, incomparable, and unshakable. There is no greater comfort than knowing you are profoundly loved and protected. Even when life feels harsh, even in the darkest battles you face. When the enemy believes he has defeated you, when you feel weighed down by the struggles of life, know this: you will rise again. Though your eyes may fill with tears, you will be strengthened, uplifted by the power of my Holy Spirit dwelling in your heart. You are never alone. When the world feels heavy, lean into me. I am your constant refuge, your unyielding strength. Let my love fill the cracks of your brokenness. Let my peace calm your restless soul. We will overcome every challenge, every sorrow. My timing, my plans, and my perfect love for you. Step forward in faith, knowing that I am guiding you to a future filled with hope and joy beyond anything you could imagine. Keep going. You are doing so well. I see your heart, your effort, and your desire to walk in faith, love, and loyalty. I want you to continue moving forward with hope and sincerity, trusting that I am with you every step of the way. Beyond every obstacle lies a life of blessing, a life surrounded by my grace and overflowing with my goodness. It brings me great joy to see you rise each day with renewed determination and a spirit of gratitude. You are no longer bound by the chains of your past, nor do you dwell on thoughts of loneliness or sadness. Instead, you are discovering day by day the depth of my power and the beautiful things I can do in your life when you persist in faith. Keep holding on to this truth, for even the smallest steps of faith draw you closer to my heart. Your faith is a precious gift to me, a treasure beyond measure. It is your heart, your surrender, and your unwavering delight me the most. Even when your eyes have not yet seen the answers you long for, your assurance in my faithfulness brings you closer to the blessings I have prepared for you. Do not underestimate the power of your belief, for it moves mountains and paves the way for my miraculous works in your life. You will go far. You will soar higher than you can imagine. The door to my holy throne is always open to you. When you need anything, come to me with confidence, knowing that I will answer. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging, and my holy hands will always protect you. My plans for you are good, and I am continually working to shape your journey into something more extraordinary than you could ever dream. Rest in the certainty of my promises. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. I am not slow in fulfilling my promises, but rather waiting for the precise moment that will bring you the greatest joy and glorify my name. I delight in you, and I am working all things for your good. Keep your eyes on me, and let my love guide and sustain you. You are never alone. I am with you. I love you, and I will never stop holding you in the palm of my hand. When the storms of life rage around you, my peace is your shelter, and my strength is your anchor. What has been true yesterday remains true today and forever. Stay strong, for I am your eternal refuge and your greatest source of joy. Do not grow weary in doing good, for your efforts are not in vain. Every act of kindness, every prayer, and every step of obedience is seen and cherished by me. Even in moments when the world seems to overlook your faithfulness, I see it all, and I am storing up blessings for you that will overflow in due time. Take heart and know that I am weaving all the pieces of your life into a masterpiece that reflects my love and glory. Trust me to turn every trial into a testimony, every setback into a setup for something greater, that you are deeply loved, highly favored, and endlessly cherished. Lean into me, for I am your strength, your hope, and your everlasting joy. Now pause and tell me that you believe this truth. No one can tear you down because I lift you up. No one can defeat you because I am your protector. No one can curse you because I have blessed you. No one can bring you shame because I am your support. No harm can touch you because I guard you with my unfailing love. Anyone who dares to harm you or speak ill of you will face me, for I watch over my children with a fierce and tender devotion. You are not alone. Do not fear. Step boldly into the dreams I have placed within you. Have greater faith. Dare to believe that extraordinary things are possible when you walk with me. From this moment on, take giant steps of courage. Let no one intimidate you or make you feel unworthy. I am the creator of all, and I made each person in my image. But those who love me, who know me and seek me with their whole hearts, understand who their Father is and where their trust belongs. This is what sets you apart and why those who oppose you feel unsettled. To them, you may appear ordinary on the surface, but they sense the power of my Holy Spirit dwelling within you. They see it, even if they won't admit it. My Spirit in you is a light that shines in the darkness, and even the shadows tremble at its presence. So now raise your level of faith. Stand firm in the knowledge of who you are in me. You know what you carry, the gifts I have given you, and the desires I have planted in your heart. Your longing to do my will and grow each day delights me. Do not fear anyone or anything. Stand tall, secure in my promises, and step into the battles of life with unwavering faith. Victory is already assured for those who my word. Guard your heart with diligence, shielding it from the corruption and distractions of this world, for your strength lies in your purity and devotion to me. Each moment you spend in my presence strengthens your resolve and aligns your heart with my purpose. You are not defined by the opinions or actions of others. Your identity is rooted in me, your Father, your Protector, your Redeemer. I am the one who called you, who formed you, and who knows every intricate detail of your being. Each step you take in faith draws you closer to the destiny I have designed for you. I am with you in every challenge, guiding you, uplifting you, and ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper. When the road ahead looks uncertain, my plans for you are good, filled with hope and a future beyond your imagination. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. You are equipped, empowered, and surrounded by my love. Rise and let your faith shine brightly. With me you are unstoppable, and your life will testify to the greatness of my power working within you. Know that every breath you take is a gift from me, a reminder that your life has profound purpose and meaning. Take a moment to reflect on this truth. Every trial you face is an opportunity to draw closer to me. Challenges refine your spirit and strengthen your faith. When you feel overwhelmed, turn to me, for I am your refuge and your fortress. My love is your shield, and my word is your weapon against any lie that tries to take root in your heart. I go before you, preparing the way and removing obstacles. I walk beside you, holding your hand and giving you peace. I am also behind you, protecting you from harm and ensuring that nothing can derail my plans for your life. My presence surrounds you completely, and in this you can find rest and confidence. Take heart, for I am your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness, and your hope when all seems lost. Do not grow weary in doing good. Every act of kindness, every prayer, every step of obedience is seen and cherished by me. Even when the world overlooks your faithfulness, I see it all, and I'm storing up blessings for you that will overflow in due time. You are never alone in this journey. Lean into me when you feel weak, and I will strengthen you. When you feel lost, I will guide you. When you feel burdened, I will carry you. My timing, and know that I am weaving every detail of your life into a masterpiece that reflects my glory and love. Stand firm and walk in the assurance that with me, nothing is impossible. Let your life be a beacon of hope, a testimony of my grace, and a reflection of my eternal love for you. As you move forward, you are part of a greater story, one written by my hand, full of redemption, triumph, and everlasting joy. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the author and perfecter of your faith. Do not tell me that this is only for the young, or that your age has stolen your dreams and extinguished your hope. That mindset grieves my heart, for I am the God of all ages, the creator of new beginnings. Have you forgotten the miracles I have performed? Have you overlooked the countless ways I have made paths where none seemed possible? This promise is for you. I am not hindered by your age or your limitations. I am the one who renews strength and breathes life into weary souls. Trust me when I say this. I am going to do great things in your life. Many will see the transformation I bring to you, and they will marvel. They will be drawn to the light shining within you, seeking your wisdom and confiding in you their struggles. I will give you words to speak, words that will guide them toward me. Through your journey, others will find hope and direction. Your story will become a testimony of my faithfulness and power. So, do not give up on your dreams. Keep pursuing them with unwavering faith. Keep setting your eyes on the goals I have placed in your heart. Fight the good fight, for every good thing you desire is within my plan for you. Nothing and no one can stand against you when you walk with me. I am your shield, your defender, and your strength. We will achieve heights you have not yet imagined. We will move into a realm of supernatural blessings where my favor will rest upon you in ways that cannot be measured. Your blessing is coming. It is closer than you think. A rain of my grace is already beginning to pour into your life, and it will continue to flow abundantly from this day forward. My love for you is boundless, and my plans are magnificent beyond compare. No earthly treasure can rival what I am preparing for you. I will give you a purpose so steadfast that it will anchor you through every storm. I will fill your heart with a peace that surpasses all understanding. Even in your most difficult moments, I will turn your trials into something beautiful. I will lead you out of the barren places, away from the deserts of despair, and into a land overflowing with abundance and joy. Hold on to me, for I am holding on to you. We will walk this journey, and I will show you the fullness of my love, the richness of my promises, and the glory of a life lived in my presence. Keep believing, for the best is yet to come. Fountain of life, receive my blessing with faith, with joy, and with humility. Do not turn away from it or dismiss it as insignificant. When it arrives, it may come wrapped in simplicity. Others might overlook it because they seek only grand and extraordinary blessings. But I do not work as the world expects. I choose the humble, the small, and the overlooked, so that they may grow strong and shine as giants of faith. Keep your eyes open and your heart ready, for you are about to witness marvelous things that will leave you in awe. Seek my word with a hunger for truth, for it is through my word that you will recognize the blessings I am bringing into your life. My eyes are always searching for a heart that is humble, and my spirit longs to fill a life that is ready to give freely, to love unconditionally, and to forgive without hesitation. I have chosen you. Never doubt it. From the foundation of the world, your destiny was written on an eternal scroll. With my own hand, I mapped out your path. The time has come for you to understand the plans I have laid out for you, day by day, step by step. Come into my presence and bring all that weighs on your heart. Lay your dreams, your fears, and your questions on my altar. Confess your struggles and failures, and receive my forgiveness that washes over you like a cleansing stream. Rise up and prepare yourself for triumph. The season of transformation is here, and my return is near. There is much to do, and I have chosen you to be part of the miracles I am unfolding. Walk forward with me. We will accomplish wonders beyond your imagination. You have my full support and my unfailing love. Never forget that I am with you in every moment, guiding you, strengthening you, and blessing you. I love you deeply, and my plans for you are filled with good things. Trust me, for I am leading you into a future filled with hope, purpose, and everlasting joy. Before you lies the blessing you have long awaited, a gift prepared with care and love. The days ahead will overflow with joy and gladness for you and your family. I am lifting the weight of discouragement that has clouded your thoughts and stealing away the darkness that has tried to hold you back. I have erased every consequence and curse of your sins. No obstacle can stand in the way of the beautiful plans I have for you. For I have personally canceled the debt of guilt and shame that the enemy sought to place upon you. You are free to walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. Walk with confidence, knowing that every step you take is guided by my hand and surrounded by my favor. You are not alone, and I delight in watching you flourish in the abundance of my love. In a world filled with fear and insecurity, you have something unshakable, direct access to my heavenly throne. You are protected and deeply loved. You have the right to call upon me, and I will always hear you. While others search for refuge in their own strength and resources, let your heart be filled with unshakable confidence. I am your hope, your anchor in every storm. I will never leave you, nor will I turn away from you. Trust in me completely, for my promises are steadfast and true. Know that I am with you even in the smallest details of your life, orchestrating every moment for your good. The love I have for you is greater than any force in this world, and it will sustain you through all things. Strengthen yourself in my grace. Let it be your foundation and your source of courage. Remain loyal to me, steadfast in your faith, for I am faithful to you in every moment. We will navigate the path ahead, and you will see my goodness and love unfold in ways you cannot yet imagine. My hand is upon you, shaping and refining you into a masterpiece that reflects my glory. Even when challenges arise, I am using them to strengthen your character and deepen your faith. Lean into my grace, for it is sufficient for you, and in your weakness, my power is made perfect. Believe in me, for I am working all things for your good, and my love for you will never fail. I am preparing surprises and blessings that will exceed your expectations. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will always be filled with purpose and meaning. With every step you take, you are part of a divine story, written by my hand and filled with hope. Let my peace fill your heart, calming your fears and reminding you that I am always in control. We will journey forward, and you will discover that my plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. Rest in my love and rejoice, for your best days are yet to come. You can stand in the midst of storms and command them with a firm voice to stop, and they will obey you. Do not let fear hold you back. Step forward in faith, and you will see the power of my name at work. When conflict arises and tries to entangle you in its schemes, lift your hands in victory and cry out to me from your heart. The walls that block your way will crumble into dust, and the armies that oppose you will sink into the mire. I am with you, and my power is greater than any obstacle you face. Rise up with courage and walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. Take these good news to all who need to hear them. Speak with confidence, knowing that my Spirit is upon you. And as you share my words, miracles will unfold before you. No nation, leader, or government can provide the security your soul truly longs for. While they may promise peace and prosperity, their words are fleeting, for the darkness enveloping humanity grows deeper with every passing moment. Do not place your trust in the systems of this world, for they are fragile and unreliable. Instead, anchor your heart in me, the one who never fails. Do not give your life to those who, like you, are fallible and imperfect. Do not be swayed by those who claim to wield power or influence. Many speak of me with their lips, but do not know me in their hearts. Not everyone who says, "Lord, Lord," has access to my presence. Be discerning and wise, for there are those who seek to exploit my name for their own gain. Do not trust those who promise wonders in exchange for your offerings or seek to impress you with loud and empty words. Instead, listen for my still, small voice, guiding you with love and truth. I am not found in grand displays or shallow promises, but in the quiet moments when you draw near to me. Seek me with all your heart, and you will find me. I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. Walk with me, and I will lead you into a life of purpose, peace, and unshakable hope. My love for you is steadfast and eternal, and I long to pour out my blessings upon you, and I will show you the way to abundant life. Trust only in me. When I speak, you will know my voice, for I am your God, your Creator, your Savior. I am the good news that fills your heart and renews your spirit. Others may be weighed down by despair, but you will rise with joy, for my love is your strength. While some may feel they cannot go on, you will find each day filled with renewed purpose through the power of my Spirit. Come to me with all your soul and declare your faith in me. I am here to help you always. I come to you with an outstretched hand. Take it, and you will be filled with peace that surpasses understanding. Close your eyes, place your hands over your heart, and feel my presence as I fill you with love, sincerity, and a deep, abiding peace. My love is constant, unchanging, and available to you every moment of every day. You are never beyond my reach or outside the embrace of my care. Though the winds of adversity may blow fiercely against your life, you have called out to me, and I have heard you. As you listen for my voice, powerful and steady, the storms in your life will begin to calm. I will strengthen your spirit, anchoring you on the solid rock of my truth. Stand firm, for I am your foundation, and nothing can shake you. Lift the sails of your boat with confidence, and do not fear venturing forward. Even when the waves of doubt and fear rise against your dreams, keep your eyes fixed on me. My love will guide you, my power will sustain you, and my presence will calm every storm. I am your captain, steadfast and true, and I will ensure that you do not sink. No matter how tumultuous the journey may seem, you are never navigating it alone. I am with you, steering the course and clearing the path before you. Surrender your worries to me, and I am working in your life. Each step forward brings you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. I will lead you through the trials of life and into a place of victory and peace. You are not alone, for I am with you in every moment. my plan and know that I have a purpose for every challenge you face. We will navigate the waters of this life, and you will see the miracles I have prepared for you. Let your heart be filled with courage, for with me as your guide, you will never be lost. Open your heart to the beauty of my promises, for I am doing a new thing within you, something greater than you can imagine. I am refining you, shaping you into a vessel of my glory. Even in moments of doubt or weariness, lean into my strength. When the weight of the world feels heavy, I am here to carry your burdens. Allow me to fill you with hope that never fades and peace that cannot be shaken. Trust me to turn every trial into a testimony of my goodness and every hardship into a stepping stone toward the blessings I have planned for you. We will transform what seems broken into something beautiful. With every step, I will show you my faithfulness, and you will know that my love is your anchor. Keep your faith strong, for the journey we are on is leading to a place of joy, purpose, and unending hope. At times, you may feel the burdens you carry are too heavy, as if the weight of the world rests on your shoulders. But I am here, fulfilling my promise to help you bear them. Be patient and do not give up, for every challenge you face is shaping you into someone stronger, someone more resilient. Even now, I am pouring immense strength into your spirit so that tomorrow you will rise without fear, filled with confidence in what lies ahead. Trust me, the stress and anxiety you endure today are temporary, and they pale in comparison to the overwhelming joy you will experience when your blessing arrives. Each step of the journey, no matter how difficult, is preparing you for the abundant life I have planned for you. You are destined to rise to a higher level, a place where you will feel stronger and filled with unshakable joy. You will look back and see that it was worth every effort to give me a place in your heart, to choose me as your God, your King, and your Lord. Surrender your worries, doubts, and fears to me. Lay them at my feet and walk courageously forward, knowing that I am holding your hand every step of the way. Release the fears that cloud your mind, the vain emotions that drain your energy, and the empty feelings that seek to pull you down. Let go of anything that does not reflect my love and purpose for your life. Do not waste the precious days I have given you by holding on to grudges or anger. These things only rob you of the peace and joy I long to give you. Do not allow yourself to be enslaved by hatred, envy, or a lack of forgiveness. These chains are not meant for you. Instead, let my love fill every corner of your heart. Allow it to wash away the pain, heal the wounds, and bring freedom to your soul. When you let go of what weighs you down, you make room for the abundant blessings I am ready to pour into your life. Walk with me, and you will discover that the burdens you once thought unbearable become light. With every step you take in faith, I will guide you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. My timing, for I am never late. My plans for you are perfect, filled with hope, joy, and purpose. We will overcome every obstacle, and you will see that my grace is sufficient for you in all things. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will rise above every storm, triumphant and filled with my peace. This season of crisis is coming to an end. The storm that has raged around you will soon calm, and a new chapter of sublime and holy blessing will begin in your life. We will transform your circumstances and bring beauty from the ashes. I am shaping you into a vessel of honor, ready to pour out my love and grace to those around you. You will become a blessing to your family, a shining example of faith and resilience to everyone who knows you. The joy I will give you will radiate like a brilliant light, dispelling every shadow of darkness that tries to linger. Rise with courage and fight the good fight, for the victory is already yours. You are not just called, you are chosen and equipped for this very moment. You have walked through the fire and have been tested in ways you could never have anticipated. Now, it is your turn to be blessed. The season of suffering is ending, and the time of renewal and restoration is here. You have endured so much, and through it all, you have learned valuable lessons that will shape the rest of your journey. Your courage in the face of unexpected afflictions has not gone unnoticed. You faced struggles that were not your fault, trials that were not of your making. The enemy sought to scatter you, to shake your faith like the wind scatters the wheat. Yet even in your desperation, when you felt like everything was slipping away, you held on to me. The seeds of faith you thought were lost fell onto soil made fertile by your tears. Every tear you shed in the midst of your pain watered those seeds, and now they are beginning to grow. What the enemy meant for harm, I am turning into good. The very trials that sought to break you have instead refined you, making you stronger and more steadfast. The harvest that is coming will be greater than you can imagine, and the blessings will overflow into every area of your life. You have been faithful through the storm, and now you will see the fruit of your endurance. Do not be afraid to step forward into this new season. Leave behind the fear, the doubts, and the pain of the past. Lift your eyes to me, for I am doing a new thing. My plan, and know that I am with you every step of the way. Your story is not over. It is only just beginning. With me, you will rise higher than you ever dreamed possible, and the joy you experience will be a testament to my faithfulness and love. Stand tall, for your best days are ahead, and I am leading you into a life filled with purpose, peace, and unending blessings. But now, open your eyes with faith and look closely, for the ground is trembling beneath your feet, and a green shoot is breaking through the surface, a sign of new beginnings. This is not just a random occurrence. It is a divine assurance that I am at work in your life. Let this truth be engraved in your heart. This year, you will reap a great harvest. The seeds you thought were lost or lifeless are coming back to life. They will return to you as beautiful, abundant blessings, gifts that enrich your spiritual life without bringing sorrow or regret. These blessings will be pure, full of joy, and free from the tension and struggles often found in the world's idea of success. Know that what I am doing is not only for this moment, but for eternity, laying a foundation of grace and love that will impact every aspect of your life. I have placed you in the perfect position to prosper, to flourish in every way, but you must where your provision comes from. I am your shepherd, the one who leads you beside still waters and restores your soul. I am the source of all that is good in your life, the wellspring of hope and the anchor of your faith. Treat others with kindness and love, but do not place your full trust in any mortal being, for humans are fallible and their strength limited. Place you're the one who never fails. My love for you is unwavering, my plans unshakable. If you obey my commandments, leave behind doubt and pessimism, and rise each day with faith in your heart, I will perform great miracles and wonders in your life. It is possible if you believe, for your faith is the key to unlocking my promises. It is done when you see it with the eyes of faith, even before it manifests in your life. Faith is not just a feeling but an active, my ability to do what I have said. Understand this. My promises are not games, nor are they based on luck, magic, or empty declarations. What I am speaking to you is grounded in my holy word, the truth that never returns void. My word always fulfills its purpose, in perfect time and according to my will. Trust in this process, even when the path seems unclear. My timing is impeccable, and my plans for you are always for good. Even when you cannot see the full picture, I am orchestrating every detail for your benefit. As you step forward in faith, you will see my hand at work, guiding you, providing for you, and opening doors that no one can shut. The path I have for you is one of purpose and peace, crafted specifically for your journey. So rise with confidence, hold tightly to the promises I have made to you, and walk in obedience to my ways. Each step of faith you take brings you closer to the fulfillment of what I have prepared for you. Keep your heart focused on me, for I am the source of all you need. The harvest is coming, and it will be greater than you can imagine. Rejoice in what is ahead, knowing that I am faithful and true, and I delight in blessing those who allow your spirit to overflow with gratitude. For gratitude opens the door to even greater blessings. When you give thanks, you align your heart with my goodness and position yourself to receive even more of what I have in store. Do not grow weary in doing good. Even when the path feels endless and your strength seems small, hold on to the truth that I am with you. I see your efforts, your sacrifices, and your faithfulness. Every act of kindness, every moment of perseverance is like a seed planted in fertile soil. In due time, you will reap a harvest far greater than you can imagine if you do not give up. When you feel the weight of the journey pressing down on you, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Lean on me and I will carry you through. I'm walking beside you every step of the way, surrounding you with my presence and filling you with my peace. Let your faith remain unwavering, even in the face of uncertainty. Let your hope stand firm, anchored in my promises. And let your love for me grow deeper, like roots reaching into rich soil, drawing life and sustenance from my word. You may not see it yet, but I am working behind the scenes in ways that will leave you in awe. I am orchestrating breakthroughs, opening doors and preparing miracles that will remind you of my power and love. Trust me, for I am the author of your story. Every chapter, every detail, has been written with love, purpose, and victory in mind. I have not forgotten you, and I will never abandon you. The challenges you face are not the end of your story. They are simply a part of the journey that will lead to greater things. Hold on to the hope that the best is yet to come. My plans for you are good, and my timing is perfect. So take heart and keep moving forward. Do not grow weary, for your efforts are not in vain. Rest in my presence, and let my love renew your strength. We will walk this path, and you will see my promises fulfilled in ways that will fill your heart with joy and gratitude. The harvest is coming, and it will be more abundant and beautiful than you could ever imagine. You desire change, success, and prosperity. Your heart longs for your family to lack nothing, to walk in peace and abundance, and to seek me with compassion and sincerity. You yearn for their lives to be filled with wisdom, truth, and the light of my presence. I see your desire for transformation, not only for yourself, but for those you love. And I want that too. I have the power to transform lives, to soften hearts and renew minds in an instant. I can do it, and I will do it. But I need your faith. Faith is the key that unlocks the blessings I have prepared for you. You are entering a new land, a place of promise and hope. Leave behind the burdens of the past, the fears, regrets, and disappointments, and step forward with confidence. The trial has passed, and now your time has come. Today I will work beautiful miracles in your life and in your family. Watch as I turn what seemed impossible into a testimony of my faithfulness. If you only knew how much I enjoy talking to you every day. These moments we share are precious to me, and they bring life to your soul. You may not realize it, but our conversations strengthen you, renew you, and fill you with peace. I see how much you desire to hear my voice, to spend time with me, but sometimes the distractions of life pull you away. Overwhelmed and weary, your mind becomes consumed with thoughts of what needs to be done, and your heart feels the weight of worry. In those moments, you try to move forward on your own strength, but you grow tired because your vessel is empty. Come to me. Sit in my presence, listen to my voice, and pour out your heart. Bring me your requests, your fears, your hopes, and your dreams. Immerse yourself in the river of living waters that flows from my spirit. Let me fill you, restore you, and refresh you. When you spend time with me, you will see how everything begins to change. Your perspective will shift, and what once seemed overwhelming will become manageable. You will feel different, your spirit will be uplifted, your mind will find clarity, and your body will gain new strength. I am your source of life, your refuge in every storm, and your wellspring of joy. Trust me to carry you through every challenge. Let my love surround you, and my peace guard your heart. We will walk this path, and you will discover that with me, nothing is impossible. My plans for you are good, and the future I have prepared is filled with hope, purpose, and endless blessings. So come to me, and let us begin anew each day, for I delight in being with you and filling your life with my goodness. All I ask is a little bit of your time. I see how much you have to do, the many responsibilities that weigh on you, and the constant pull of demands on your attention. But give me just a few moments, and bring your faith with you. That is all I need. Try it. Come to me in the morning, in the evening, or whenever your heart longs for my presence. I am here, always waiting for you, ready to nourish your spirit with the sweetness of honey from the rock and the sustenance of divine wheat. In my presence, time does not exist as you know it. The minutes you bring to me, I transform into strength for your soul, encouragement for your journey, divine joy that overflows, wonderful peace that calms every storm, supernatural enthusiasm that renews your purpose, holy wisdom to guide your steps, and showers of blessings that will pour abundantly into your life. Rivers of heaven, eternal, crystal clear, and refreshing, will fill your being, quenching every thirst. When you come to me with all your faith, something remarkable happens. You enter into a new level of intimacy and connection with me. In this sacred space, you will feel your soul begin to rest, as if you are gazing upon a beautiful, tranquil landscape. Your mind will quiet, and the chaos of your thoughts will settle into a calm stillness. The storms and threatening winds of life will fade away, and you will know the deep peace that only I can give. This is your place, a sanctuary for your heart and spirit. Stay here a little longer. Do not rush away, for in this moment I am pouring out blessings that you cannot yet fully comprehend. Open your hands and receive all that I have for you. Take as much as your heart can hold, for my gifts are endless and my provision is abundant. Guard these blessings within your heart, treasuring them as reminders of my love and faithfulness. Fill your life with the gifts I offer you, strength that sustains you, peace that surpasses understanding, joy that cannot be taken away, and wisdom that lights your path. Cover your spirit with my manna of strength, my provision that never runs dry. Each time you come to me, I will renew you, restore you, and equip you for whatever lies ahead. So come, and let me fill you to overflowing. In my presence, you will find everything you need. How marvelous, how beautiful it is. Feel the gentle touch of my hand resting upon your head, the purifying fire of my Holy Spirit burning away every impurity and renewing your spirit. These moments you dedicate to me each day are transforming your life in ways you cannot yet fully see. Little by little, step by step, I am molding you into the person I created you to be. This process is deliberate, and there is no need to rush. I want you to feel the depth and value of this journey, to savor each step as we walk. You will come to know me so deeply, so intimately, that doubt will no longer find a place in your mind. Even in the hardest moments, when I seem silent, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that I love you. My love is constant, and my hand is never far from you. When the time is right, I will extend it to lift you up, to guide you, and to bring you into the fullness of my promises. This morning, I want you to know that I heard the prayer you whispered last night before you fell asleep. I saw your tears, the way your thoughts tangled with your fears and spilled onto your pillow. I know the worries that weigh on your heart, the questions that seem to have no answers. But take heart, for I am here with you. I am closer than your breath, and my love surrounds you like a shield. Do not worry or be afraid, for I will lift you up. I will guide your steps and fill your heart with my peace, a peace that the world cannot give and that no storm can take away. My love for you is endless, and my plans for you are good, and we will walk forward into the fulfillment of every promise I have spoken over your life. You are not alone in this journey. I see you, I hear you, and I am working even now to bring beauty from the ashes of your pain. Lean into my presence and let me carry the burdens that feel too heavy for you. I am strong enough to bear them all. As you will find new strength rising within you, strength that comes not from your own effort, but from my spirit at work in you. We will overcome every challenge, and you will see my goodness unfold in ways that will leave you in awe. Keep your eyes on me and know that I am leading you toward a future filled with hope, joy, and unshakable peace. You are more than a conqueror through my power and love. Every giant that rises against you does so only to be brought down. I have placed within you the strength, courage, and determination necessary to overcome any conflict that comes your way. You are not fighting these battles alone. I am with you, guiding you and empowering you with everything you need. Your goal is not just to survive, but to conquer every challenge that arises, so that you may step into the abundant life and perfect peace I have promised you. I am shaping you, refining you through each trial, and preparing you for greater things than you can imagine. Right now, I ask you to take your eyes off your worries and fix them on me. Do not let fear or anxiety consume your thoughts. This moment, this season, is part of a greater process, a journey of growth and transformation. Feed your faith with my word, for it is alive and powerful, capable of renewing your mind and strengthening your spirit. Fill your heart and mind with my promises, letting them drive out every fear and doubt that tries to take root. When my presence fills your heart, you are equipped to face anything and anyone. There is no battle too great, no obstacle too high, because I am your shield, your protector, and your source of victory. With me by your side, you will always come out victorious. Even when the path seems uncertain, I am directing your steps. When you feel weak, lean on my strength. When you feel overwhelmed, let my peace flood your soul. I am the one who calms the storms, the one who gives you rest in the midst of chaos. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, because my power is made perfect in your weakness. So stand firm, lift your eyes to me, and see that I am working all things for your good. The battles you face today are setting the stage for the blessings I am preparing for you tomorrow. Rise and move forward with a heart strengthened by my love. Do not let fear or uncertainty hold you back, for I am with you every step of the way. At the end of this day, come to me again. Let us talk for a while, sharing the joys and challenges you faced. In that quiet moment, I will pour out a special blessing upon you. Rise and walk boldly, knowing that my spirit empowers you. When battles arise, know that no one will defeat you, for I am your defender and your shield. You are not weak. You are strong because my strength flows through you. You have my love, a love that never fails. You have faith, a gift that unlocks the impossible. Always, all things are possible for those who believe. I love you with an everlasting love, Begin this day with the certainty that everything will go well, for I am watching over you. My eyes are upon you, guiding you, protecting you, and filling your life with purpose. You have a good heart, one that reflects the kindness and compassion I have placed within you. The good you do, the love you share, and the faith you live out will bring you blessings beyond what you can imagine. And walk forward into this day with hope, joy, and the assurance that I am working all things for your good. My plans for you are filled with peace, purpose, and unshakable joy. Let us journey through this day, and you will see my hand guiding you to victory. To you who are going to the doctor today, carrying the weight of fear and uncertainty, listen closely to my words. No matter the outcome, I am with you. I have not abandoned you, and I never will. My love encircles you like a shield, and my power is still at work in your life. I hold the final word over all things, and nothing, absolutely nothing, is beyond my reach. Even in the moments that seem darkest, my light shines brightest. It is my will to fill you with health and vitality, to quiet your anxious heart, and to pour my perfect peace into your soul. You are not walking this path alone. I am your healer, your comforter, and your unshakable source of strength. Whatever lies ahead, know that I am already there, paving the way and holding you in my hands. To you who are struggling to provide for your family, unsure of how you will feed your children today, let this moment be an opportunity to deepen your faith in me. I see your need. I hear the quiet cries of your heart. Do not be discouraged, for I am preparing a table for you, a feast of blessings that will satisfy your every need and more. Even in the presence of those who doubt or mock your faith, I will demonstrate my faithfulness and provision. You are not forgotten. You are held in the palm of my hand. Your family will never lack again, because I am your provider, your sustainer, and the one who ensures your needs are met. Rise up with courage and let go of fear. Step forward in faith, knowing that I am blessing your life in ways you cannot yet see. You will find that as you doors will open, and my blessings will overflow in abundance, covering every corner of your life. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and turn your eyes to me. I am the one who calms the storm, who multiplies what seems small into something great, and who turns scarcity into abundance. Do not let fear cloud your vision or weaken your resolve. Lean into my promises, for they are unchanging and steadfast. I delight in providing for you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Every prayer you lift, every tear you shed, I have captured and counted. None of it is wasted, for I am using it all to bring about a greater good in your life. My timing, for it is perfect. The blessings I have planned for you are not just enough. They are overflowing, pressed down, shaken, and running over. You will see how my hand has been guiding you all along, even when the path felt uncertain. Do not hold back in your faith. Open your heart fully to me, and watch as I transform your struggles into testimonies of my goodness. I will show you that my provision is not only sufficient but abundant, so much so that it will extend to others around you. Let this be the day you surrender your worries to me, for I am the God who provides, restores, and fulfills every promise I have spoken over your life. To you who are burdened with debts and obligations that feel impossible to bear, take heart, and soon you will receive a surprise that will completely transform your situation. I am already at work behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and preparing blessings that will bring relief and joy. Do not let worry consume you, for I am your provider, and I will make a way where there seems to be no way. My plans for you are good, and I am faithful to fulfill my promises. To you who are searching for a good job, do not despair or lose hope. Continue seeking with a heart full of faith, for I see your efforts and your desire to provide for your family. My angels are with you, guiding your steps so that you will not stumble. They are preparing the path before you, leading you to the right doors to knock on and granting you favor with others. You will find work that not only meets your needs, but also brings fulfillment and purpose to your life. This opportunity will be more than you could have imagined, transforming not only your circumstances, but also the lives of your family. You will pay off your debts with joy and generosity, even extending help to those who are in need, becoming a reflection of my provision and love. I have surrounded you with people who will play a part in this journey. I will move their hearts to support you, to offer friendship, companionship, and opportunities that will open new chapters in your life. I am your shepherd. You will lack nothing. Hold on to these words as a promise, a foundation on which to build your faith. Treat everyone you meet with kindness and humility. Let your smile be a light to others, even when your heart feels heavy and tears threaten to fall. Your kindness and your steadfast faith will be a testimony to those around you. They will see my work in your life and know that I am a God who provides, restores, and blesses abundantly. Do not allow discouragement to take root in your heart. When the weight of life feels heavy and doubt begins to creep in, turn your focus back to me. Fill your mind with my promises and my word, which remain unchanging and eternal through every season. My truth is your shield against despair, a constant reminder of who I am and the plans I have for you. Each step you take in faith brings you closer to the blessings I have lovingly prepared for you, blessings that exceed anything you could imagine. I'm guiding you not only toward provision for your needs, but also toward a life that overflows with hope, peace, and unshakable joy. I am weaving every moment of your journey into a beautiful tapestry, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. When challenges arise, know that they are not meant to harm you, but to strengthen your faith and draw you closer to me. I am always at work, even in the waiting, preparing your heart and your path for greater things. Keep moving forward no matter how small the steps may seem. Each act of trust, each prayer, and each moment of surrender draws you deeper into my presence and my plan. You will see my goodness unfolding in your life, in ways both great and small. Look for my hand at work in the details, and let gratitude fill your heart. My love for you knows no bounds, and my presence is your constant companion. I am with you always, guiding you through the valleys and leading you to mountaintops of joy and victory. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there, paving the way for you. My love surrounds you, protects you, and lifts you above every obstacle. Rest in this truth, and let it fill you with peace as you continue your journey. We will accomplish great things. I have given you many gifts and talents. Some of these treasures have remained hidden, waiting for the right time to be revealed. That time is now. I am calling forth all the grace, strength, and beauty I have placed within you. You were created with purpose, and the unique abilities I've given you are not just for you, but to bless and inspire those around you. Your joy and faith have the power to light up the lives of others. As you walk in confidence, and you will find that your faith and kindness will draw others to you, and they in turn will pour blessings into your life. Even the smallest gestures, a kind word, a gentle smile, can transform someone's day, easing their pain and lifting their loneliness. Never underestimate the power of the light I have placed in you. I am with you in every step you take. Today is not just another day. It is a day I have set apart for you, a day that will be unforgettable. Watch closely, for I am weaving blessings into the fabric of your life. As you continue to read my word and my promises, your faith will grow stronger, and your heart will overflow with peace and joy. Soon, You will come before me with great rejoicing, thanking me for the abundant blessings I am preparing for you. Believe in this promise, for it is already unfolding. If you, my word, declare it boldly with a heartfelt Amen, and let that faith take root in your soul. You are not alone in this journey. I am guiding you, strengthening you, and opening doors that no one can close. Everything I have spoken over your life will come to pass in its perfect time. Let your heart remain steadfast, and let your actions reflect the love and grace I have poured into you. We will walk this path, and you will see that my plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. Be ready, for the harvest of blessings is near, and the joy that comes with it will fill your life to overflowing. Please listen to me. I love you so much. I see how busy you are running from one task to another, pouring yourself out for others. But I must ask this of you. Stop for a moment and let me fill your soul. Your spirit is like a delicate flower, beautiful and full of potential, but it needs the divine water only I can provide. Without it, you begin to wither under the weight of life's demands. That is why I am taking the initiative today, calling for your attention. I want you to pause and hear me say, over and over, I love you, I love you, I love you. Let these words sink deeply into your heart, for they are my truth for you. Today let me whisper them into every corner of your being. Wherever you go, I will be there, speaking to your heart in countless ways. In the beauty of creation, in the quiet moments, and even in the chaos, I am present. I am constantly reminding you that even if others overlook you, I see you. Even if people fail to acknowledge your efforts or reject the love you so freely give, know that I treasure you. You are never alone. When the world seems to turn its back, when people speak carelessly or misunderstand your heart, do not let their words define you. Loneliness is not your companion because I am here, always with you. My presence is steadfast, a refuge that cannot be shaken. Do not exhaust yourself trying to win the favor of others. Let people say and think what they will. Their approval is fleeting, and the things of this world are temporary. Place your faith and hope in me alone, for I am the one who never fails. Everything you need, everything your soul longs for is found in me. I will never abandon you, and my love for you is eternal, unwavering, and unchanging. Rest in this truth. Let go of the need to strive for worldly acceptance, and let my love fill every empty space within you. I am enough for you, and with me, you will find peace, joy, and the strength to rise above every challenge. Trust me to be your constant, your anchor, and your everlasting companion. Many accuse me of failing them because I did not grant them all the things they desired. But do not be like them. Trust my heart, even when you do not understand my ways. If I withhold something you have asked for, it is because I love you deeply and have far greater things prepared for you. My love for you is not limited or conditional. It is divine and immeasurable, surpassing any human love you could ever know. If you have prayed for something and have not received it, treasure my love instead. I desire the very best for you, and will never give you anything that seems good, but will ultimately cause harm. My plans for you are not to lead you down paths filled with thorns, or to open doors that lead to confusion and heartache. I am the God who responds with love, wisdom, and care beyond what you can comprehend. I do not grant whims or indulgences, for I am not a servant to human desires. My purpose is not to cater to demands, but to lovingly guide you into the fullness of life I have planned for you. Many approach me with arrogance, expecting their prayers to be answered without humility or repentance. But I do not respond to pride or disregard for my word. My answers come from a place of perfect wisdom and love, shaped by what is best for you in the long run. I want to lead you into blessings that are eternal, not fleeting. When you bring your request to me, come with a heart that trusts my timing and my plan. Rest assured that I hear every prayer, even the silent cries of your heart. Know that my delays are not denials, but part of a greater purpose unfolding in your life. Let your faith grow as you wait, for I am working all things for your good. My love is steadfast, my care is constant, and my plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. Walk with me, and I will guide you into blessings that exceed your expectations and bring lasting peace and joy. Each morning when you open your eyes, this truth: I am your God. I am here, holding your right hand, whispering gently to your heart, do not fear. I am with you. I will always help you. Never allow yourself to feel abandoned or forgotten, for I am closer to you than your very breath. Even when voices of envy or regret try to remind you of past mistakes, do not listen to their lies. Those voices do not define you. Bitterness and sadness have no place in the life I have prepared for you, a life filled with hope, peace, and restoration. To you I speak with love, a love that never grows weary or fades. I will never tire of speaking to you, whispering words of peace and truth into your soul. These words are a balm for your spirit, bringing calm to your worries and strength to your heart. When you receive them and treasure them in your heart, my promises can heal the wounds you carry, restore your spirit, and transform your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Wherever you go, my love will always be waiting for you, surrounding you like a gentle embrace that never lets go. Each morning, as you open your eyes to the light of a new day, know that it is a precious gift from me. The rising sun is my gentle reminder of my love for you, a love that is constant and unchanging. With each dawn, I pour my sweet love into your heart, filling you with joy and hope for the day ahead. This love is not fleeting. It is the strength that lifts you when you feel weak, the power that sustains you when life feels overwhelming. My love is the warmth that wraps around you when the world feels cold, the light that shines brightly to guide you through even the darkest moments. As you step into your day, know that my love surrounds you completely. It goes before you, clearing the way and opening doors you never imagined. It follows behind you, protecting you from harm and reminding you of the victories we have already achieved, and it stands beside you as your constant companion, guiding your steps and whispering words of encouragement to your heart. You are never alone. I walk with you, ready to carry your burdens and fill your soul with peace. When challenges arise, my love is your anchor. It holds you steady when the waves of life feel too strong. Lean on me, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. There is nothing you will face today that we cannot overcome. My presence, and let my love be the source of your confidence and courage. I am your protector, your provider, and your greatest supporter. Everything you need, I will supply in abundance. Take a moment to rest in this truth. You are deeply loved, cherished, and chosen. Let this knowledge fill you with peace and assurance as you move through your day. No matter what comes, my love will remain steadfast, a constant source of joy and hope. So, step boldly into the day I have given you, knowing that my love will guide and sustain you every step of the way. When the day draws to a close and you lay your head on your pillow, my love remains with you. It is the song that soothes your soul, the gentle melody that lingers in the quiet of the night. Your room is filled with the fragrance of your prayers, rising to me like a sweet offering. Know that I hear every word, every whisper, and even the unspoken desires of your heart. Rest in the assurance that my presence is with you, wrapping you in peace and preparing you for the blessings of a new day. My love is unending, unchanging, and always enough for you. Trust in it, live in it, and let it be the anchor of your soul. Everything you say to me, every word you whisper in prayer, is received with love, heard with grace, and answered with mercy and affection. My response to you is always love, abundant and overflowing. Today I pour out even more love upon you. Receive it with the pure, unrestrained joy of a child. I long to perform even greater miracles in your life, but I ask for one thing in return: your sincere and grateful faith. Trust me completely, even when you cannot see the way forward. Do not make decisions based solely on what you see or feel, for your emotions and circumstances are ever-changing. I, however, remain constant. Whether you see me or not, whether you feel my presence or not, know that I am here, unshaken and unwavering. Even if your path is not lined with roses and challenges surround you on every side, my love for you remains steadfast. I want you to know this truth, to let it sink deeply into your heart, to write it upon your soul so that you never forget. I love you with a love that knows no bounds. There are many around you who sense that there is something extraordinary about you. They see glimpses of my blessings in your life, the unexpected gifts, the unexplainable joy, the courage and strength that radiate from within you. Yet for them, it is difficult to believe in what they cannot see. They fail to recognize the source of the light that shines through you. Instead of asking you about the hope that fills your heart and the reason for your unshakable joy, they waste their energy on envy and comparison. But do not let their attitudes discourage you or lead you astray. Do not follow their ways. Make compromises with them. Sit at their tables, or take advice that pulls you away from the path I have set before you. Stay rooted in me. Let my word guide you and my love sustain you. You are set apart for a greater purpose. Walk with confidence in the blessings I have given you, not as a boast, but as a testimony to my goodness. Shine brightly, so that those around you may see and be drawn to the source of your hope. Some may question, others may mock, but I am with you through it all. Let your life be a reflection of my love and an invitation for others to know me. Keep your heart open to me, and I will continue to fill it with peace, joy, and the strength to face every challenge. We will walk this journey, and you will see the fullness of my plans for you unfold. You are truly blessed when you listen to my commandments. Trust me with sincere faith, and offer me your whole heart. Life is filled with challenges, and as you journey through each day, you may find yourself weary and burdened. But know this: when you return to me, I will always be here, waiting for you. I will open the door myself to welcome you home. Step inside with a smile, for my love is ready to surround you and give you the rest your soul longs for. When the morning comes and your eyes open, you will not face the day alone. My presence will be with you, and my voice will whisper into your heart. You will succeed. You will overcome. All will see that I am with you. Your blessing is on its way, and nothing can hinder it. I have heard your prayers, and soon you will see my promises come to life. Answers will arrive, your needs will be met, and your health will be renewed. That person you hold dear will find their way back to you. I am telling you this now so that hope and courage can fill your heart, and your joy can begin today. Do not wait for the blessing to arrive to rejoice. Celebrate now, for my plans for you are already in motion. Very soon, you will notice a change in the way people see you. Family, friends, and even those you least expect will be drawn to you. They will sense something different, something extraordinary radiating from your spirit. What they are witnessing is the light of my joy shining through you. I want your life to be a reflection of my love and goodness. When they look at you, I want them to see the peace that surpasses all understanding, the kind of peace only I can give. Your smile will become a beacon of hope, and your presence will speak of the blessings I have poured into your life. Trust in me completely, for the plans I have for you are beyond anything you can imagine. I am preparing you for something greater, something that will not only bless you, but also inspire those around you. You are a vessel of my love and grace, chosen to carry my light into the world. Let go of any fear or doubt and hold tightly to my promises. They are unbreakable, just as my love for you is eternal. As you walk this journey, let your heart rest in my unwavering love. Do not be anxious about the future, for I am already there, making a way for you. The blessings I have in store for you are not just for your benefit. They are meant to overflow, touching the lives of others. Your testimony of faith and trust in me will become a source of encouragement to many. Stand firm and know that I am with you every step of the way. I delight in your faith and in the joy you find in me. We will accomplish things far greater than you have ever dreamed. So prepare yourself for the days ahead. Open your heart to the blessings I am about to release. Let your life be a living testimony of my goodness, a light that shines brightly in a world that needs hope. You are never alone. I am with you, guiding you, blessing you, and surrounding you with my everlasting love. Trust me, and you will see my promises fulfilled in ways that will leave you in awe. My word has been spoken, and abundance has been declared. I do not lie, and what I promise will always come to pass. Let this truth settle deeply in your heart so that your mind is not overtaken by anxiety or worry. I see the burdens you carry, and I am moving to bring them to an end. Your season of suffering is drawing to a close, and a new chapter of joy and fulfillment is unfolding. For I am your God, the one who holds your life in my hands. Do not fear and do not despair. Believe in me with all your heart. For I am speaking to you now, directly to your soul. I hear your prayers, every whispered plea and every silent cry. I see the humility in your heart, and I treasure the faith you offer me, even when the road feels uncertain. Know this, your cries have reached my throne, and I am responding. The doors of heaven are opening for you, and my favor is pouring out upon your life. Grace abounds, and I am lavishing blessings upon you. I dwell with those who trust in me, with simple, childlike faith. My presence surrounds the humble and fills the hearts of those who earnestly call my name. Always my power is unfailing, and my faithfulness endures forever. You are not forgotten. You are never alone. I walk with you through every trial, and I will lead you into a place of peace and abundance. Trust me, for my promises are true, and I will never abandon you. Even as the years go by, know this, I will never forget you. My love for you is unchanging and eternal. If I endured the suffering of the cross and shed my blood for you, it was not to abandon you. In every moment of weakness, when challenges surround you or when your heart feels heavy and your body weary, this truth, I am with you always. I whisper it to you again and again so that it takes root in your soul. I want you to seek me daily, to hold my words close to your heart, because I have the power to deliver you from every trial. I remind you of this each day because I am faithful to my promises. Let your faith grow stronger as you rest in my presence. When the day is done, I want you to lay your head down in peace, knowing that I am watching over you. Sleep well, and when you wake, let hope fill your heart. My promises are unbreakable. I will never abandon you. I do not lie, and my love for you is steadfast and true. From the very beginning of time, my love has been the foundation of your existence. It was there when the earth was formed, when the stars were placed in the sky, and when I breathed life into you. My love for you is eternal, unchanging, and steadfast. It has always been this way, and it will never fail. Even now, as you face the trials and uncertainties of life, my love surrounds you, holding you steady and giving you strength. I want you to believe this with all your heart and soul, for it is the unshakable truth of who I am. Speak this truth aloud. Declare with boldness and joy that you are loved beyond measure. Your faith delights me, and my promises moves my heart. When you acknowledge my presence and lean on my love, you open the door for blessings and guidance to flow freely into your life. I am here with you, not as a distant observer, but as an active participant in your journey. Every step you take, I am there, walking beside you, cheering you on and lifting you when you stumble. Life will bring storms, moments of doubt, and challenges that seem insurmountable. But my love is the anchor that holds you firm through it all. It will never waver, no matter how strong the winds may blow. Trust in me completely, for I have plans for you that are good and filled with hope. You are never alone, and you never have to face life's battles in your own strength. Let my love be your refuge, your shelter, and your guiding light. I'm always blessing you. I see the desires of your heart, the dreams you hold close, and the struggles you face. In every moment, I am working for your good, weaving a future that reflects my glory and brings you joy. Rest in this truth and let it fill you with peace. No matter what comes your way, my love will carry you through. You are mine, forever and always. I know what I am doing. I see your life, every detail, every challenge, and every future blessing that awaits you. You have no reason to fear, for I am with you. Take my hand and walk with me. In the quiet moments of the morning, listen to my voice. Believe in my promises, for they are steadfast and true. Follow my word, and you will find that all will go well for you. When life places you in difficult situations and big decisions weigh on your heart, come to me. Speak with me, and I will guide you. In my presence, anxiety and tension will melt away. I will fill your heart with peace and bring the calm you need to your mind. Once again, I remind you, never be afraid. Fear has no place where my love dwells. Do not let anger control your actions or words. When emotions run high, remain still. Do not open your mouth in frustration or respond to provocations in haste. Resist the urge to act out of anger, for the enemy seeks to entangle you in mistakes that bring regret. Such mistakes weigh heavily, drying your spirit and clouding your soul. They steal the joy and purpose I have placed within you. Instead, trust me to fight your battles. Let me guide your steps and calm the storms within you. Lean into my wisdom, and I will protect you from the snares of the enemy. Your life is precious to me, and I am committed to leading you into peace, clarity, and the abundant life I have promised. Hold on to my hand, and let my love be your anchor through every trial. Listen closely to my words. Yes, I am speaking directly to you. If these words are stirring something deep within your heart, hold on to them and return to this message often. I am speaking to your spirit because I want the very best for you. It is time for you to trust me fully with all your heart and soul. Seek my word daily, and I will guide you step by step. You will begin to notice my presence in even the smallest details of your life, as I show you the way forward with clarity and love. I want you to rise from the pit of sorrow that has held you captive for so long. The chains of regret and shame that once bound, you have no power over you now, for I have already set you free. Let the weight that burdens your soul be lifted, and take a deep breath of the freedom I have given you. Do not let your heart be troubled when others remind you of your past mistakes or failures. Their words hold no authority in your life, for I have already forgiven your sins and wiped them away completely. You are a new creation in me, and nothing can change that. You are not defined by the opinions of others or by the shadows of your past. Their judgments cannot diminish your worth, for your value is rooted in my love and forgiveness. I see you through the lens of grace, and what I see is someone deeply cherished and chosen. When the voices of doubt or criticism rise against you, let my truth speak louder. You are free, redeemed, and loved beyond measure. Lift your head, for you are no longer a prisoner to what once held you back. Step forward in faith, knowing that my plans for you are good and filled with hope. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, strengthening you, and reminding you of who you truly are. My love, for it is unchanging and everlasting. Embrace the freedom and joy that I have prepared for you, and walk boldly into the purpose I have set before you. Know that the path before you may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Challenges will come, but they are opportunities for you to grow, to lean on me, and to see my power at work in your life. Each trial you face is shaping you into the person I created you to be. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there, preparing the way for you. When you stumble or feel overwhelmed, I am your refuge and strength. Call on me, and I will renew your spirit and give you the courage to keep moving forward. I want you to know that your life has great purpose. There is a unique calling on your life that only you can fulfill. Do not compare yourself to others, for I have made you wonderfully and intentionally. Every part of your story, even the difficult chapters, is being woven for good. I am using all things to bring about my perfect plan for you. Take time to rest in my presence. Let go of the need to control everything and allow me to carry your burdens. In the stillness, you will hear my voice speaking words of peace and assurance to your heart. You are never alone, for I am with you always. My love surrounds you like a shield, protecting you from harm and guiding you through every storm. Stand firm in my promises, for they are unshakable. You are loved with an everlasting love, a love that knows no bounds. Let this truth anchor your soul and give you the strength to face each day with hope and joy. The future I have for you is filled with blessings, and I am excited to see you step into all that I have prepared. Trust me, and you will see wonders beyond your imagination. Now is the moment to decide who will have the place of honor in your life. Will you give me the place I deserve, trusting in my plans and my love for you? Or will you continue to follow the opinions of those who do not know me and cannot see the greatness I have placed within you? Choose me, and I will fill your life with purpose, peace, and joy. My unfailing love, and let me lead you into the abundant life I have prepared for you. I will give you the strength to rise above the need for approval from others. You no longer need to depend on the opinions of people to feel valued or secure. Walk toward the blessing I have prepared for you with confidence and faith. Fix your eyes on me, and let my truth be the foundation of your identity. Do not allow the lies or slander spoken against you to weigh down your spirit. Those words hold no power over you when you stand in the light of my love and grace. I have called you by name, and you are mine. Every step you take in my presence is a step toward the freedom and joy I desire for you. Come to me, speak to me openly and honestly, as you would to a trusted friend who deeply cares for you. Pour out your heart, for I am listening. Ask, and I will give to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the doors of my blessings will open before you. I am here, ready to answer you, to pour my love into your heart in ways you cannot even imagine. My love for you is boundless and everlasting, far greater than anything you have ever known. You are precious to me, and nothing can separate you from my love. Let me show you this love, starting now. And let me carry you through every storm and every trial, for I am your refuge and strength. When you give me the opportunity to work in your life, you will begin to see miraculous changes. Fear will lose its grip on you, and boldness will take its place. My Holy Spirit will move within you, transforming your life in ways that are beyond human understanding. You will find clarity where there was once confusion, peace where there was once turmoil, and strength where there was once weakness. Trust me, believe in my promises, and take each step forward in faith. As you lean on me, I will provide for your every need and guide you with my wisdom. You are never alone. I walk with you through every moment, celebrating your victories and comforting you in your struggles. When you feel weary, come and rest in my presence. Let my peace fill your heart and renew your spirit. I delight in you, and I long to see you live in the fullness of joy and purpose I have planned for you. Take courage and know that I am with you, always and forever. I speak to you now with a heart overflowing with love and a deep desire for you to know how precious you are to me. You may feel unworthy at times, afraid that I, the Almighty, would never walk through the door of your home or dwell within the walls of your heart. Yet I say to you without hesitation, your faith has moved me. Your humility has called out to me in a voice clearer than thunder. I come to you now not only to step through the threshold of your home, but to enter the most sacred chambers of your spirit. My word, full of power and mercy, is enough to heal your mind, your soul, and every hidden wound within you. Let my presence wash over you like a cleansing river, renewing your hope and stirring the embers of your faith, so they become a mighty flame. I see every fear that torments you in the quiet of the night, and I witness every tear that falls in moments of despair. It is in those times, when darkness seems overwhelming, that I yearn to draw closest to you. My spirit reaches out, eager to pour living water into the dry places of your heart. You see, I do not approach you to condemn or criticize. I draw near to lift your burdens, to break every chain that has kept you bound, and to give you a new story of freedom and restoration. I am not a distant bystander waiting for you to measure up. I am your loving Father, and I have chosen you, called you by name, and pulled you from the shadows into my marvelous light. Know this: the entire universe responds to my voice. The stars remain in their places because I commanded them, and the seas come to rest when I speak. I formed you with my own hands, breathing life into your being. And so I am intimately aware of your deepest desires, your hidden questions, and even those lingering doubts you sometimes wrestle with. Yet I say to you, fear not. My child, trust that I hold the future in my hands. You are not an accident in this vast creation. You are a beloved son or daughter, fashioned with purpose, placed in this world to reflect the radiance of my love. Even when storms rage around you, I am there, calming, guiding, and speaking peace into the chaos. When you pause in the stillness, setting aside your cares, turning off the clamor of the world, you allow me room to speak to your soul. In that sacred space, I whisper words of life, gently reminding you that you have a future filled with my promises. Though the road may at times seem lonely and challenging, the path is never one you must walk alone. I see the dreams you carry, the burdens you shoulder, and the hopes that flicker like a candle in the wind. Take courage, for I have conquered all darkness, and in my presence, every fear must flee. I long for you to see yourself as I see you, showered in divine grace, full of potential, and capable of transforming your environment through love, compassion, and unwavering faith. The world you inhabit can be harsh, unpredictable, and disheartening. Yet it is also a place where my power shines brightest, especially in the hearts of those who trust in me. My child, anchor your faith in who I am. Let your confidence in my goodness be the compass that guides you through every storm. I know the questions that run through your mind. How can I keep going? Will I ever see the light of victory? Can I really escape the shadows of my past? My answer is unwavering. Yes, you can, and you will. I am the one who stands with you even when friends fail and loved ones misunderstand. I am the steady ground beneath your feet when the shifting sands of uncertainty threaten to swallow your hope. In my embrace, you find a refuge that no force of darkness can penetrate. Let the words I speak become a healing balm to your spirit. When your heart is weighed down by sorrow, lift your gaze toward the promises I have given you. My living word is more than ancient text. It is a present and powerful remedy for every form of distress. When you feel unworthy, recall how my mercy clothes you in righteousness. When you sense condemnation, remember that I have already carried your burdens to the cross through the sacrifice of my Son. There is no condemnation for those who rest in my grace. Bask in the fullness of this truth, for it will change the way you see yourself and the way you navigate life's hardships. Even as you face day-to-day battles, problems at home, conflicts at work, misunderstandings among friends, struggles in your own soul, understand that you are not fighting alone. You stand under the banner of the Almighty, and I have dispatched my angels concerning you. While your adversaries might mock you or your own shortcomings might haunt you, take heart in the knowledge that I have the final word. In my kingdom, no defeat is permanent for those who cling to me. Every stumbling block can be turned into a stepping stone. Even your failures can become the fertile soil for greater faith and deeper humility. Do you wonder why the waves of adversity sometimes crash upon you with such fury? My beloved child, those trials serve a purpose. They refine you, producing perseverance, wisdom, and compassion for others. Through every test, you realize that I am unshakable and that my goodness cannot be overshadowed by circumstance. Storms may roar, but my voice remains mightier, speaking calm into your spirit. As you endure and remain steadfast, you will discover blessings you never anticipated, growth in character, expansion in faith, and an intimacy with my spirit that surpasses all worldly treasures. I want you to know that your tears are not wasted. Every drop that falls from your eyes is precious to me. Sorrow draws me near, for I cannot resist a contrite and humble heart. In those moments of vulnerability, when you think no one sees or understands, I am there, gently assuring you that I do. I wrap you in a warmth that only heaven can provide. Even if you cannot always feel it, rest in the assurance that it is true. My love for you is not limited by your emotional state. It is anchored in my eternal nature. I have loved you before you ever took your first breath, and my love will never fail. My precious child, invite me into every aspect of your life, not just the spaces that feel tidy and presentable. Let me enter the corners of your heart where shame, regret, or guilt hide. Allow me to sweep through with the purifying power of my spirit, washing away every trace of darkness. If you find yourself worried about your own imperfections, remember that I see beyond them. I see a beloved creation with the capacity to shine brighter than the sun. Your weakness does not repel me. In fact, your acknowledgement of need draws me closer. When you admit, I cannot do this alone, my strength rushes in. Never believe the lie that you are powerless or destined for misery. I am the one who calls what is not as though it already is. I declare life where others see ruin, and I speak hope where desperation clouds every horizon. Let me reshape your perspective. Be open to the spiritual reality that transcends the physical realm. Understand that my power at work in you is greater than any obstacle before you. Even the mightiest mountain yields when commanded by faith. Yes, you may have days of weakness or moments when you feel consumed by doubt, but my grace abounds all the more. Each new dawn is a fresh invitation to draw near to me, lay your worries down, and walk forth in my victory. I know your heart longs for peace, unity in your relationships, and hope for those you love. Sometimes you see them drifting away, lost in their own fears, or entangled in worldly struggles. I urge you, do not despair. Keep praying, keep loving, keep believing. Your intercession has power. When you lift their names before me, angels are dispatched to work in ways you cannot see. Situations begin to shift, hearts soften, and opportunities for reconciliation open. Trust my timing, for I am orchestrating a plan far more magnificent than you can imagine. In my hands, even the hardest heart can melt, and the most hopeless situation can find redemption. It is true that the journey of life can be tiring. The burdens of daily responsibilities, the weight of others' expectations, and your own battles with temptation or regret can feel unrelenting. Yet, my beloved, I invite you to rest in me. Cease your endless striving and come into the sanctuary of my presence. Let my spirit renew your mind and enliven your soul. Even in the midst of busy schedules and pressing obligations, there is a sacred refuge that you can enter any time you pause to remember me. That is the beauty of relationship. I am not confined to a building or a single hour on certain days. I dwell within you, and my presence is a constant wellspring of life. In that wellspring, you will find everything you need: comfort, courage, wisdom, direction, joy, and peace that surpasses understanding. When you draw from me, you will feel a supernatural calm, even if the circumstances around you are still raging. This inner assurance is a promise I have given to all who trust me. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. And if I am with you, what shall you fear? No evil scheme can prevail. No taunt of the enemy can endure. I have declared your victory even when you see only signs of battle. Listen closely to my voice, which speaks gently to your innermost being. I address you with words of encouragement, correction, and promise. Let my love shape your identity rather than the shifting opinions of people or the painful memories of the past. You see, I have named you my child, and nothing can strip you of that beloved status. Even when you stumble and fall, my hand remains outstretched to lift you up again. I am not shocked by your mistakes, nor am I quick to abandon you. My mercy is more infinite than the stars in the sky. If you feel bound by habits or behaviors that harm your body, mind, or relationships, know this: I, the Lord, can set you free. I can sever the cords of addiction and break the vicious cycles that have tormented you for years. But I desire your cooperation, your willingness to let go of what enslaves you. Release those chains into my hands, surrendering your struggles. In return, I give you strength and a renewed spirit. Let me show you the joy of living in freedom, unburdened by shame or guilt. Come, walk with me on a path of holiness. Holiness is not a rigid, joyless thing. It is a life-giving reality that allows you to experience the fullness of my love in every corner of your existence. Take heart in my promises. I have prepared a table before you, even in the presence of those who doubt or oppose you. I anoint your head with oil, signifying my blessing, and your cup overflows. Fear no evil, for I am your shepherd, guiding you through every valley. At times you might believe you have lost your way or wasted your potential. Yet I reassure you, I am the God of new beginnings. Where you see barren ground, I see a fertile field ready for a fresh planting of hope, faith, and love. One word from my lips can spark transformation in your life. One touch of my spirit can restore years of brokenness. Stay open to the wonders I am longing to perform. Do not think that my desire is only for you to survive your trials. I want you to thrive, to stand tall as a testimony of my goodness. I want others to witness my power through your joy, to see that even in hardship, your faith remains unshaken. This shining faith will draw people not to you, but to me. Through your example of endurance, they will discover that I am alive and active, faithful and ever merciful. Yes, you will face challenges, but each one becomes an occasion to display my glory when you respond with trust, rather than panic, worship rather than complaint. Let your praise rise like incense from the altar of your heart. In the simplest moments, when you open your eyes to a new dawn, when you savor a meal with loved ones, when you feel a gentle breeze upon your face, remember to acknowledge my presence. Gratitude unlocks blessings in ways you cannot imagine. It positions your heart to receive more and more of my goodness. As you praise me, the worries that once weighed heavily on your spirit begin to dissipate, replaced by the awareness that I am bigger than every fear. My child, I also remind you that you have been given the authority to speak my promises over your situation. When obstacles rise, speak words of faith. When darkness looms, declare the light of my truth. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, so use it to build up, to bless, and to proclaim victory. Resist the urge to dwell on negativity or to align your speech with despair. You are an heir to my kingdom. Stand in that rightful identity. You carry my love within you, and I have equipped you with gifts and talents that the world desperately needs. Do not hide them, nor assume they are insignificant. In my hands, even a small act of kindness or a gentle word can spark miracles. As you continue on your journey, you may sometimes feel misunderstood. People close to you might question your choices or doubt the path I have placed before you. Yet know that I see the bigger picture. I see how each thread in your life story weaves into a masterpiece designed for my glory. Trust that I, your Father, will orchestrate every detail for good. Maintain a pure heart toward those who hurt you, offering forgiveness even when it is not sought. Let my compassion flow through you. This is how you overcome bitterness, by extending the grace you have received from me. For did I not forgive you when you were lost and in need of mercy? I am a God of relationships, longing for unity and reconciliation among my children. If brokenness exists in your family, bring it before me with an expectant heart. If there is distance between you and a dear friend, invite me into that situation. I can soften hardened hearts, mend old wounds, and rekindle love that has grown cold. My power to restore is not limited by human constraints. My love can transcend the highest walls and move the heaviest barriers. Consider an eagle taking flight, ascending above storms rather than fleeing them. In a similar way, I call you to rise on wings of faith. Instead of being overwhelmed by the turbulence of life, soar higher, fixing your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. From that vantage point, the storms below become smaller. You gain clarity and see that what once seemed impossible is now within reach, thanks to my divine strength. Know that no matter how fierce the winds become, I am your solid rock, and under my wings, you find refuge. I take pleasure in blessing you, in seeing you flourish in every aspect of your life, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. When you find yourself in need, whether it be finances, healing, or direction, come boldly to my throne of grace. I invite you to ask, seek, and knock, because I delight in providing for my children. Yet remember, my provision often arrives in unexpected ways. Keep your heart open and grateful, and you will recognize my hand in every gift, whether grand or subtle. My word is an endless fountain of hope. When you read and meditate on it, do not treat it as a mere book of rules, but as a love letter from my heart to yours. Within its pages, you will discover truths that can dismantle every lie the enemy has tried to plant in your mind. Embrace those truths. Let them shape your thoughts and actions. In doing so, you become like a tree planted by streams of water, bearing fruit in every season. Even when external circumstances look barren, you will still yield good fruit because your roots extend into the living water of my word. If at times you slip or stumble, do not be dismayed. In this world you will face temptation and adversity, yet my grace is sufficient, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. Come to me quickly when you realize you have wandered off the path. I am never far, I wait, arms open wide, to restore and direct you. Guilt and shame may try to hold you captive, but my forgiveness breaks every chain. The moment you repent, I wrap you in the garment of righteousness, whispering, "You are mine." Stand up, dust yourself off, and continue forward. The enemy loves to whisper accusations, reminding you of your past mistakes, fueling the belief that you are disqualified from my blessings. But remember who I am, the Redeemer. I specialize in turning ashes into beauty. Whatever regrets you carry, place them into my hands. Watch as I reshape them into testimonies of hope, forging empathy and wisdom in your heart. Your most painful trials often become the stepping stones that lead you to your greatest calling. Trust that nothing is wasted in my kingdom. You may wonder if I truly hear your prayers, especially when answers seem delayed. Rest assured, I hear every word, every sigh, and every silent plea. Sometimes my response requires patience and trust, because I am aligning events in ways far beyond your immediate surroundings. Like a tapestry, each thread of your life is woven into a larger design. What appears to be a delay is often my preparation of you, others, and circumstances so that the outcome is more glorious than you could ever arrange on your own. Stay persistent, keep believing, and do not lose heart. My timing is perfect, and my plans are always for your good. When the nights are long and the valley seems too deep, lift your eyes to the horizon of my promise. I tell you that joy comes in the morning. Even in your darkest seasons, seeds of joy are being planted. Water them with faith, and you will reap a harvest of gladness. Do not bury your hope beneath discouragement. I have created you to be a warrior of light, shining in places where despair once reigned. With my spirit as your guide, you carry the torch of hope into the shadows. Know that I am by your side, helping you discern the path forward. When confusion arises, pause and seek my counsel. I impart wisdom freely to those who ask in faith. Guard your heart against impatience and listen carefully for my gentle leading. The world is full of distractions, but if you prioritize my voice, you will find clarity. Turn down the volume of outside influences. Nurture a lifestyle of prayer, reflection, and worship. As you do, you will discover that I am intimately involved in every area of your life, ready to guide your steps, open new doors, and even close doors that are not meant for you. People around you might question your devotion, misunderstanding the depth of our relationship. That is all right, my child. You are called to walk in love and demonstrate the power of faith through compassion and understanding. Let your actions speak volumes about the one who dwells within you. In time, hearts that were once skeptical may open, intrigued by the hope you carry. Do not grow weary in doing good. Every kind word, every selfless act, is a seed planted in fertile soil. In the right season, it will bear fruit. As you grow in faith, my power within you also grows. You will find yourself doing things you never dreamed possible, encouraging others with supernatural boldness, praying for the sick and seeing them recover, comforting the brokenhearted with words that carry divine weight. My gifts are not reserved for a select few. They are for all who believe and surrender to my spirit. Therefore, do not doubt the call I place on your life. Your background, your education, your resources, all these pale in comparison to my limitless supply. My beloved, I desire for you to walk in unity with those around you. Unity does not mean uniformity. It means embracing the diversity of gifts and perspectives in a spirit of love. Within your family, your friendships, and your community of faith, seek to uplift rather than tear down. The world is already filled with enough discord. Be a peacemaker, a shining example of how my grace can transform conflict into harmony. Yes, it will require patience and humility. But remember, my spirit empowers you to do more than you can achieve on your own. In moments of triumph, do not forget the source of every good thing. Pride can creep in subtly, leading you to believe your successes are self-made. True wisdom recognizes that every blessing flows from my hand. When you remain thankful and humble, you safeguard your heart against the traps of arrogance. Gratitude keeps your spirit light and open, ready to receive even more of my favor. Rejoice then in every victory, small or great, and acknowledge my involvement in making it possible. If you find yourself in a season of transitions, maybe a change in career, relationships, or living situation, cling to the security of my character. Though your circumstances may shift, I remain constant, the same yesterday, today, and forever. You do not have to fear the unknown when you are anchored in my unchanging love. Approach new challenges with curiosity and confidence, knowing I have gone before you to prepare the path. Your future is in my hands, and I design it with intention and care. Let us talk about the walls you have built around your heart. Perhaps you erected them to protect yourself from disappointment or betrayal. I understand why they went up, but I also see how they keep you from experiencing the fullness of my love. Let those walls come down, stone by stone. Yes, vulnerability carries the risk of pain, but it also opens the possibility of deep connection with me and with others. Invite my spirit to heal the wounds that prompted you to build those barriers. I will not force my way in. I knock gently, waiting for you to invite me into every hidden place. Sometimes you may feel small, like a drop of water in the ocean of humanity. But I want you to know that I see you. I know you intimately, counting the very hairs on your head. Your life is not trivial, it carries eternal significance. Every choice you make, every step of faith you take, creates ripples in the spiritual realm. As you live according to my principles of love and truth, you impact lives beyond what you can see. Trust that I multiply your efforts far beyond your natural ability. A crucial part of your growth involves learning to rest in my promises. The world often equates busyness with importance, but I call you to a different rhythm, one of balance and divine rest. If you find yourself striving endlessly, pause and remember that I am the one who ultimately holds your life together. Your identity does not hinge on your productivity or achievements, but on the fact that you are my child. Embrace the stillness of my presence. In that quiet sanctuary, your soul is rejuvenated, and you receive fresh revelation. Hurry less, listen more, and watch how I weave miraculous outcomes from even the simplest moments of genuine surrender. When you are plagued by thoughts that you are not doing enough, remember my grace. It is not about earning my favor by ticking off spiritual tasks. I love you because I am love, and nothing can separate you from that reality. Seek my face, not because you must, but because in my presence you find the real meaning of joy. The more you saturate yourself in my love, the more naturally you will pour that love onto others. The transformation starts within you, flowing outward like a river of life that refreshes everyone you encounter. If obstacles appear too big, reflect on the triumphs of the past, how I have carried you through trials you once thought insurmountable. Testimonies of past victories fuel your faith for future battles. Remember the countless times I provided exactly what you needed at the 11th hour. Reflect on the moments of miraculous protection when danger lurked. Ponder the comfort you felt during seasons of profound loss. All these experiences are proof of my unwavering faithfulness. Use them as spiritual armor when new challenges arise, confidently declaring, "The God who was with me then is still with me now." I desire that you grow in wisdom, not just in knowledge. Wisdom allows you to discern what is beneficial for your spiritual and emotional health. It teaches you how to navigate relationships with empathy and grace, how to handle resources responsibly, and how to respond to adversity with faith rather than fear. My word provides this wisdom in abundance, and my spirit guides you to apply it in real-life situations. As you mature, you will notice a shift in your priorities. Eternal treasures will matter more than temporary gains, and pleasing, my heart will become your greatest pursuit. Another important facet of your walk with me is learning to release control. So often you hold on to worries and concerns, believing your own hands are better equipped to manage them. Yet, I invite you to cast your cares upon me, for I care for you more deeply than you can fathom. Surrender does not mean passivity. It means trusting that my power is sufficient where your strength fails. It means letting go of anxiety and choosing peace. It is the difference between fighting battles in your own might and resting in the victory I have already secured for you. My dear one, consider the seeds of greatness I have placed within you. They may be dormant for a time, but I assure you they are destined to sprout. Nurture them with faith, water them with hope, and shine the light of my love upon them. Over time, you will see a harvest of goodness, creativity, and influence. Each season of your life shapes the soil of your heart, preparing it for new growth. Even in seasons of apparent loss or barrenness, I am at work behind the scenes, orchestrating your transformation. Trust the process and do not rush what I am patiently cultivating in you. Recognize, too, that your words hold power. Use them wisely to speak life, encouragement, and truth. When frustration swells within you, pause before unleashing negative speech. Invite my spirit to guide your tongue. Words can wound or heal, build up or tear down. Let your conversation be filled with grace, reflecting the kindness you have experienced from me. In a world where harshness and criticism abound, your gentle words will shine like a beacon of my character. In every aspect of your being, mind, body, and spirit, I desire wholeness for you. Pay attention to what your body needs: rest, nourishment, and care. Treat it as the sacred temple that it is, a dwelling place for my spirit. Be attentive to your mental and emotional well-being, reminding yourself regularly of my truths to combat negative voices. Guard your spirit from anything that tries to distance you from me. These simple daily acts of stewardship reflect your gratitude for the life I have given you. As you grow in faith, do not be surprised if opposition intensifies. The adversary does not want you walking in my promises. You might experience criticism, temptation, or sudden difficulties designed to shake your confidence. Yet I say, stand firm. Greater is the power within you than any force that comes against you. Every fiery dart aimed at your heart can be extinguished by the shield of faith. Put on the full armor I have provided: truth, righteousness, the gospel of peace, faith, salvation, my word, and prayer. Armed in this spiritual protection, you become unstoppable, not by your own ability, but by my spirit working mightily through you. Your life is a tapestry woven with threads of grace, mercy, and redemption. Each chapter, whether filled with joy or marked by trials, testifies to my involvement. Imagine your life as a story that others will read. Some chapters might bring tears, others laughter, and still others awe at what I can accomplish through a surrendered soul. Let your narrative be one of faithfulness. Let it bear witness that, though you faced giant obstacles and endured fierce battles, you held onto the hand of the one who never fails. In doing so, you invite others to believe in miracles, to hope in the impossible, and to encounter my presence for themselves. In your quiet moments, do not forget the practice of thanksgiving. Thank me not just for what I do, but for who I am. Let gratitude fill your prayer time, letting your spirit overflow with appreciation for blessings seen and unseen. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you possess in me. It enlarges your capacity to receive more and positions you to experience breakthroughs you never anticipated. I encourage you to cultivate a lifestyle of wonder. Marvel at the sunrise, the gentle whisper of the wind, the intricate design of a single flower. These small wonders remind you of my endless creativity and care. When your heart is attuned to my creation, your eyes open to the magnitude of my love displayed in every detail of existence. Let that sense of wonder fuel your worship, inspire your praise, and draw you even closer to my heart. As you walk forward, never forget that my love for you is deep, abiding, and unchanging. In your triumphs, I rejoice alongside you. In your sorrows, I cradle you close. In your doubts, I gently guide you back to truth. I am the same God who parted seas, shut the mouths of lions, and raised the dead to life. My power is not diminished by the passage of time. I am willing and able to act mightily on your behalf. When you feel called to step out in bold faith, be it a new ministry, a different job, a move to a new place, consult me. I will give you signs of confirmation, inner peace, and a clarity that transcends human logic. Even if you sense some trepidation, follow my lead. The path of faith rarely aligns with worldly wisdom, but it always leads to a deeper revelation of my character and a fuller expression of your destiny. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the resolve to obey my call despite fear, trusting that my hand will catch you if you stumble. Remember, too, that you are called to be a light in the world. When people encounter you, they should catch a glimpse of my compassion, my joy, and my hope. You carry within you the seeds of my kingdom. Scatter them generously through acts of kindness, words of comfort, and humble service. Understand that not every seed will sprout immediately. Some fall on hard ground, others on fertile soil. Your role is to plant and water. I will bring the increase. Do not be discouraged if progress seems slow. Seeds sown in love will eventually yield a harvest in due season. When you feel weary, come to me. Pour out your frustrations, uncertainties, and regrets. I will never turn you away. On the contrary, I will renew your strength. You will run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. For I infuse you with my everlasting power. Take note. My power operates best in a heart wholly surrendered. Where human strength ends, mine begins. Where self-sufficiency falters, divine assistance steps in. Embrace that truth and lean on me wholeheartedly. In seasons of celebration, weddings, births, graduations, promotions, recognize my hand of blessing. Rejoice freely, praising me for my abundance. Let the spirit of celebration remind you that I am a joyful God, delighting in your pleasures and successes. I do not withhold goodness from you. Rather, I prepare blessings to coincide beautifully with your journey of faith. Even in your darkest hours, keep your heart receptive to my capacity to bring joy from ashes. In times of mourning, loss, betrayal, disappointments, press even closer to me. I am near to the brokenhearted. Sorrow has a way of carving deeper caverns in your soul, which I can then fill with my comforting presence. I catch every tear, understanding grief far more deeply than you could ever know. Let me soothe your ache, not by removing the reality of loss, but by embedding a timeless promise of hope within your soul. You will find that through tears, your spiritual vision can sharpen, helping you see eternal realities more vividly. As you grow in your awareness of my love, your identity in me solidifies. No longer swayed by ever-changing cultural norms or the shifting opinions of those around you, you stand on the rock of my truth. In that place of security, you can love boldly and serve selflessly. Your life begins to mirror the compassion, humility, and grace you have encountered in me. You reflect my image in your daily words and deeds, becoming a living letter of love read by those who cross your path. I know your desire is to see tangible evidence of transformation in yourself and your loved ones. My spirit is constantly at work, even when external changes seem slow. Do not underestimate the subtle shifts occurring in hearts, minds, and attitudes. Pray with persistence, love without conditions, and remain hopeful. Seeds of truth take root in their own time. Keep your spirit sensitive to my leading, ready to offer a word of encouragement or to extend forgiveness at just the right moment. In all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight. This is not merely a promise of smooth sailing, but an assurance that I will guide you around pitfalls and through challenging terrain. There will be moments of confusion or uncertainty. Trust, then, that I am orchestrating each step, sometimes shielding you from dangers you never even knew existed. My wisdom is infinite. Lean not on your own understanding, but on my eternal perspective. My beloved, the bond we share is a living reality. It is not confined to rituals or traditions. You are welcome to approach me with sincerity, bringing your questions, frustrations, and desires. I do not desire empty words or mechanical gestures. I long for genuine interaction, heart to heart. Speak to me as a friend, confident in my love, and listen for my response. Sometimes it will come as an inner prompt, other times through a verse, a dream, or the counsel of a wise companion. Remain attentive, for I am always speaking in ways both obvious and subtle. Be mindful, too, that faith without works is lifeless. Let the faith you profess translate into tangible deeds of kindness and justice. Seek out the lonely, the marginalized, the broken. Extend the warmth of my love in practical ways, a listening ear, a meal, a gesture of hospitality. As you serve others, you serve me. In fulfilling these acts of compassion, your faith becomes a living channel of my grace, touching hearts in need and reflecting my kingdom values. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of who I am. I am the one who set the stars in motion. I am the one who parted waters and toppled giants. I am also the one who notices the sparrow and counts every hair on your head. My power is limitless and my attention to detail is meticulous. Let this revelation sink into your soul. Should you ever question whether I am big enough or close enough, look to creation. It testifies to my grandeur and my care. From the towering mountains to the delicate petals of a flower, everything points to my nature, mighty yet intimate, sovereign yet tender. My grace is not a license to remain stuck in destructive patterns. Rather, it is the empowering force that lifts you out of them. When you embrace grace, you find the motivation to change and the courage to try again after every setback. Grace is my gift, extended freely to you, fueling transformation from the inside out. Stand firm in that grace and watch as it propels you into a life of purpose and purity, a life that radiates my glory. Remember, I am invested in your story. From the moment I breathed life into you, I have been crafting a narrative of redemption and triumph. Believe that your story matters, not just for you, but for countless others who will be inspired by your testimony. No struggle is wasted, and no detour is beyond my redemptive touch. Even the moments you regret the most can be redeemed, woven into a tapestry that displays my ability to bring beauty from ashes. At times, you may feel a holy stirring in your heart, an invitation to go deeper, to pray more fervently, to worship with greater abandon, or to step out in daring faith. Do not ignore that prompting. Embrace it. Those nudges are my spirit urging you forward into new realms of intimacy and impact. When you respond with obedience, you unleash a divine chain reaction of grace, miracles, and testimonies that further reveal my sovereignty. Let my peace guard your heart and mind. Resist any spirit of anxiety or fear. The world may shake, but you stand on the unshakable foundation of my promises. I am your strong tower, your fortress, your deliverer. When the voices of worry clamor, run to me. In quiet surrender, you will find rest for your soul. My peace transcends the logic of circumstances. It anchors you in the midst of chaos and whispers. All is well, for you are held in my everlasting arms. Be patient with yourself and with those around you. Growth is a gradual process. Like a seed unfolding from the ground, spiritual maturity takes time. Celebrate small victories along the way and do not berate yourself for not achieving perfection. Remember, I look at your heart. I see the progress you have made, the battles you have fought, and the determination in your spirit. I am proud of you, my precious child. Continue pressing forward in faith, confident that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. You have come a long way already, and I see the steps you have taken in faith, even when clouds of doubt threaten to overshadow your path. Each time you chose to trust me in the face of adversity, you grew stronger in spirit. Think back on those moments for a moment. Can you see how your perspective changed and your heart expanded? Sometimes you tend to overlook your own progress, focusing instead on what still troubles you. But I want you to know that I celebrate every victory, small or large, because each one testifies to the power of faith and the constancy of my presence. I also hear the cries of your heart for deeper transformation, for chains that remain to be broken, for habits you still struggle to overcome, for relationships that need healing, and for doors of opportunity that seem stubbornly closed. My beloved, be assured that I have heard every whispered prayer. I have seen the tears that you have not even been able to articulate. There is no hidden corner of your soul that escapes my notice. I dwell in the secret places of your being, gently encouraging you to open more of yourself to my Holy Spirit. Even those areas you believe are hopeless or too dark to be redeemed, bring them to me, for I am the Lord of new beginnings and limitless possibilities. Some people around you may see only your limitations or your past mistakes, thinking that these define you. They may doubt your capacity to change or to become the person I created you to be. Yet I, the one who fashioned you with care, see far beyond those labels or judgments. I see a heart that yearns to be whole, a spirit longing for a touch of my divine grace. I see courage that has not yet fully blossomed, talents that have not yet found their full expression, and a destiny shining brightly with promise. So do not allow the opinions or criticisms of others to anchor you in despair. Hear my voice over all the noise. I call you chosen, beloved, and valuable beyond measure. At times, it may seem like you are surrounded by mountains that will not move, no matter how fervently you pray. Perhaps it is a chronic health issue, financial strain, recurring conflict in a friendship, or a wound in your heart that refuses to heal as quickly as you'd like. Let me remind you that I am the master at turning obstacles into stepping stones. I have infinite resources at my disposal, ways to bring about answers and breakthroughs that you have not even begun to imagine. When you find yourself feeling weary or discouraged, lean into my promises. Speak them out loud. Fill your thoughts with them. By doing so, you align your spirit with the reality of my kingdom, where all things are possible. You might wonder why some answers to prayer seem delayed or why certain challenges persist longer than you expected. Trust in my timing, my child. While you see only a piece of the puzzle, I see the grand tapestry that extends beyond your current moment. I'm orchestrating a symphony of details, ensuring that when the resolution comes, it brings you not only relief, but also deeper wisdom, compassion, and faith. An immediate solution might spare you discomfort, but a carefully timed answer refines you in ways that make your soul richer, your testimony stronger, and your gratitude deeper. In the waiting, you learn to hear my voice more clearly, to discover wells of perseverance within yourself that you never knew existed. I also encourage you to cultivate a lifestyle of worship. Let your worship be more than a song or a quiet prayer. Let it become the posture of your heart. When you approach each day with reverence and awe, you will find that even the mundane aspects of life, washing dishes, commuting to work, tending to daily tasks, become sacred opportunities to commune with me. Worship is the act of acknowledging my sovereignty and my goodness, regardless of shifting emotions or external circumstances. It is both a shield against despair and a banner of victory in times of breakthrough. When you lift your heart in praise, your spirit ascends above the clamor of the world, catching glimpses of my glory and remembering that I am enthroned over every storm. My child, you do not need to be perfect to be loved by me. Indeed, no one except my Son ever achieved perfection. I see how you sometimes pressure yourself to meet unrealistic standards, to appear strong and confident, even when you feel anything but. Release the burden of self-condemnation. Embrace the truth that my grace is sufficient for every imperfection and every shortfall. My acceptance of you has never hinged on your performance. It flows unconditionally from the depths of my heart, inviting you to rest and find solace in my embrace. In that place of rest, you will discover the power to grow and change, not out of fear or duty, but out of love and gratitude. Open your eyes wide to the lessons found in the simplest parts of creation. Observe how the flowers in the field trust the sun and rain without fretting about tomorrow. Look at the birds of the air. Although they build their nests and gather food, they live without the constant dread of lack. If I care for them, will I not much more lavish my care upon you, my beloved? You are made in my image, created for fellowship with me. Every aspect of creation testifies to my faithfulness. The rising sun each morning is a daily reminder that my mercies are fresh, renewing your hope. The stars at night declare that my promises are vast and unnumbered. Find joy in these signposts of my eternal love. Know, too, that I have placed a community around you, even if it is small or imperfect. There are people who can encourage you, support you, and speak life into your dreams. Resist the temptation to isolate yourself, especially when you feel weary or misunderstood. Fellowship is my gift to you. It reflects the unity within my own triune nature. When you gather with others, whether in worship or in simple acts of sharing a meal, you create space for my spirit to move among you, knitting hearts together in mutual faith and compassion. Yes, people will disappoint you at times, for they are human and flawed. Yet in those imperfections, grace blossoms, teaching you how to love as I love. Do not underestimate the power of prayer for others. When you intercede on behalf of a friend, neighbor, or even a stranger who crosses your path, you become a vessel of my mercy and grace. Heaven's resources are mobilized by the prayers of the faithful. Pray with expectancy, believing that I, the Lord who is outside of time, respond to genuine cries for help. If you see someone trapped in despair or lost in destructive patterns, lift them up to me. You may not witness an immediate transformation, but trust that your prayers carry weight in the spiritual realm, setting things in motion that will, in due season, yield fruit. My spirit also urges you to practice forgiveness, not merely as a word or a polite gesture, but as a posture of your heart. Unforgiveness is a chain that binds your own soul, hindering the flow of my love and healing within you. When you hold resentment against another person, you lock yourself in a prison of bitterness. I do not say this to condemn you, but to free you. Lay those hurts and betrayals at my feet. Allow me to handle the justice, for I am a righteous and fair judge. Forgiveness is not minimizing the pain you endured. It is acknowledging that pain, then releasing the offender into my hands, thereby liberating your own heart from the burden of anger. When you forgive, you break the cycle of offense and step into a place of peace. I understand that fear of the unknown can sometimes feel overwhelming. You look at the future and see shadows, uncertain of how you will handle new challenges or potential losses. But remember, you face nothing alone. I'm already standing in your future as much as I am present in this very moment. Time is no barrier to me. I hold your days in the palm of my hand, weaving each thread into a destiny that reflects my goodness. Place your confidence in that truth. Even if you cannot see the road ahead clearly, know that I am lighting each step. As you trust me with the next step, I will guide your feet, ensuring that you do not stumble into ruin. All I ask is that you align your will with mine, walking in obedience and surrender. There will be temptations to compare your journey with someone else's. Perhaps you see another person achieving goals more quickly or receiving blessings you have longed for. Comparison breeds envy, dissatisfaction, and a blindness to the unique path I have set before you. Your life story is carefully orchestrated, containing chapters of growth, waiting, blossoming, and harvest that are uniquely tailored for your calling. Celebrate the victories of others without diminishing your own. Each of my children carries a different assignment, a different timeline of grace. By keeping your focus on me and the course I have charted for you, you remain free from the burden of envy and the trap of self-pity. Another area I wish to enlighten in your heart is the importance of rest, both physical and spiritual. Continual striving and burning the candle at both ends can rob you of my peace. Rest is a divine principle woven into the fabric of creation, mirroring the rest I took after forming the cosmos. When you pause, you allow your mind, body, and soul to realign with my rhythms of grace. This rest is not mere idleness. It is a deliberate choice to step back from the clamor and tune your ear to my gentle whisper. In resting, you learn to trust that my kingdom does not falter when you cease your labors. By embracing rest, you deepen your conviction that I am your ultimate source and supply. Some of you hold hidden dreams that you have been afraid to pursue, creative ventures, acts of service, or missions that stir your heart but seem too big, too risky, or too far outside your comfort zone. My child, if I have placed a desire in your heart, do not suppress it out of fear or doubt. Those desires, refined by my word and guided by my spirit, can become powerful conduits for my kingdom to manifest on earth. Take small steps of faith. Seek my wisdom. Ask me to open the right doors and close the wrong ones. My spirit will guide you, equipping you with courage and the necessary gifts. Remember, even a small seed, when nurtured, can become a mighty tree, providing shelter and nourishment to many. I also wish to address the battle in your mind, for that is a primary battleground where the enemy tries to gain a foothold. Negative thoughts, condemnation, fears, and persistent worries can crowd out the truth. This is why I urge you to renew your mind through my word. When you meditate on what I have spoken, my promises, my declarations of love, my instructions for living, you fortify your mind against lies. Think of it as building a strong wall of truth around your thoughts, so that when the arrows of deception come, they cannot penetrate. If you have believed lies in the past, such as you are unworthy, unloved, or beyond forgiveness, recognize them for what they are, distortions of reality. Counteract them with my truth. You are cherished, redeemed, and set apart for a holy purpose. Let my truth also shape your speech. The words you speak carry creative power. They can either align with my promises or reinforce the lies that seek to bind you. Choose life-giving words for yourself and for others. Speak blessings, not curses, even in moments of frustration. By disciplining your tongue, you partner with me in bringing goodness, unity, and hope into the world. Your mouth can become an instrument of healing and inspiration, reflecting the heart of the one who first breathed life into humanity. When you face criticism or misunderstanding, respond not with defensive anger, but with a spirit of meekness and patience. I am not asking you to be passive or to allow yourself to be mistreated. Rather, I call you to handle conflict with wisdom and grace. Resist the urge to repay hurt with hurt. Remember the example of my son, who forgave even those who persecuted him. In doing so, you place yourself in a position of divine favor, for humility attracts my blessing. Let love guide your responses, and in time, even those who oppose you might glimpse my nature shining through your actions. Be aware that trials can come suddenly, unexpected changes, losses, or challenges that shake your sense of security. In those moments, hold on to my hand more tightly. Let your faith respond rather than your fear. Understand that adversity can serve as a forge, molding your character and stripping away false dependencies. Many times, it is in the furnace of affliction that hearts are purified, pride is shattered, and compassion is birthed. Though I take no delight in your pain, I do rejoice in your growth. I never waste a tear or a struggle. Through every trial, I stand by your side, ready to impart wisdom, encouragement, and strength. In the aftermath, you will emerge with a testimony that empowers you to comfort others who face similar valleys. Focus also on cultivating thanksgiving in every circumstance. Gratitude is a powerful key that unlocks joy. When you train your mind to see my faithfulness, counting blessings in the midst of trials, you shift your perspective from problems to possibilities. Gratitude ushers you into my courts, aligning your heart with heaven's perspective. Even if you can find just one thing to be thankful for in a difficult season, hold on to it tightly. Let that seed of gratitude grow until it overshadows the weeds of complaint and negativity. Rejoicing in small mercies paves the way for greater demonstrations of my goodness. I see how your heart can ache for your loved ones, children, parents, siblings, or friends who seem distant from me. You long for their salvation, for them to experience the peace and joy that only I can give. Do not stop praying for them. Your consistent intercession is a beacon in the spiritual realm, drawing my light into their lives. You may not see immediate fruit, but seeds are being planted. I have a perfect way of reaching each soul, often through unexpected circumstances or people. Keep showing them genuine love, reflecting my heart, and trust that I am at work behind the scenes. My grace can penetrate even the hardest heart. Be vigilant as well against the subtle traps of pride and complacency. When blessings multiply and life flows smoothly, the temptation is to forget your dependence on me. Yet it is in the place of humble reliance that you remain open to my ongoing work of transformation. Resist the mentality that you have already arrived spiritually. There is always more to learn, more to receive, and more to give. A heart that remains teachable is fertile ground for new revelations of my love and power. Do not be afraid of seasons of pruning. Like a gardener tending to vines, I cut away what hinders fruitfulness. This might come in the form of severed relationships, altered plans, or the conviction of habits that no longer serve your growth. While pruning can be painful, it is also an act of love. By removing what is dead or diseased, I create space for you to flourish. Trust me in the pruning process. Believe that what may seem like loss now will result in a more abundant harvest later. Rather than resisting, cooperate with my shaping hand. Let your heart remain soft, your spirit pliable, and you will soon witness new blossoms of grace and favor in your life. If you find yourself wrestling with doubt or questioning my existence, my goodness, or my proximity, I invite you to bring those questions directly to me. I'm not threatened by your doubts or anger. My love is wide enough to encompass your most urgent inquiries. Throughout history, my children have wrestled with questions they could not reconcile. Those who brought their doubts to me sincerely discovered that I am more real than they ever suspected. I often reveal myself in the unlikeliest of ways, but you must stay open, ready to receive even if the answer arrives differently than you anticipate. Do not allow unanswered questions to become walls between us. Let them be doors you knock upon, with the confidence that I will answer in due time. I encourage you to treasure the moments of solitude. In a world drowning in noise and endless entertainment, solitude can feel uncomfortable at first. But it is in the quiet that my still, small voice becomes clearer. Silence allows your heart to process and your spirit to absorb. Make room in your schedule for even short intervals of quiet reflection. Turn off distractions and be still in my presence. Yes, your mind might wander, racing with to-do lists or anxieties. That's okay. Gently refocus on me, As you persist in seeking me in stillness, you will find rest for your soul, clarity for your decisions, and renewed strength. My child, you are also called to be a light bearer, someone who carries my hope into places overshadowed by despair. Whether it's in your workplace, neighborhood, or social circles, you can influence the atmosphere by simply being present in my name. Do not underestimate the difference a kind word, a compassionate gesture, or a patient ear can make. You carry a deposit of my spirit that can break chains, heal wounds, and spark hope in the most hopeless situation. Look for those opportunities every day. Ask me to open your eyes to the hidden needs around you. When you act in faith, I multiply your efforts, allowing my grace to flow through you like a healing river. I also wish to remind you that my love is not timid or cautious. It is ferocious in its desire to draw you close. It is the same love that drove my son to lay down his life for humanity. Let that divine passion flood your heart, dissolving every fear that you are unworthy or unloved. My love is your anchor when life's storms rage, your shield when doubts assault, and your comfort in the midnight hour. Bathe in it, soak in it, and let it remake you from the inside out. When you are secure in my love, no criticism can break your spirit, no setback can destroy your hope, and no temptation can lure you away from my path for long. I know some days you might wake up feeling inadequate, questioning whether you have what it takes to fulfill the destiny I've placed in you. Hear me now. I never call anyone without equipping them. Yes, in your own strength, you will find limitations. But with my power working in you, you can do what you previously believed impossible. Gideon saw himself as weak, but I called him a mighty warrior. Moses felt unskilled in speech, but I used him to lead a nation. David was the least likely son, yet I made him a king. In my hands, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. So lay down your insecurities and let me fill you with the boldness that comes from being my child. Steward the gifts and resources I have entrusted to you, your time, your finances, your talents, wisely and generously. When you align your priorities with my kingdom values, you partake in the joy of partnering with me to bless others. Offer hospitality to those in need. Volunteer your skills where they can make a difference. And give financially to support causes that reflect my heart of compassion and justice. As you do these things, you store up eternal treasures and cultivate a deeper sense of purpose. Your generosity reflects my own nature, for I am the giver of every good and perfect gift. Learn to discern the voice of my Spirit, who speaks through Scripture, through the gentle nudges in your heart, through the wise counsel of godly friends, and sometimes even through circumstances. Not every open door is from me, and not every closed door signifies a denial. This is why discernment is crucial. Ask for my wisdom daily, and believe that I will provide it. If a path feels uncertain, pause and seek my direction. It is far better to move slowly and step with me than to rush ahead and stumble. When you listen closely, you will sense my peace guiding you like a compass, pointing you toward the paths that lead to life and fruitfulness. I see the longing in your heart for a life that matters, a life that leaves a mark on the world. Some days you may feel small, wondering if your actions truly make a difference. Know that no act done in love is ever wasted. Even the simplest gestures, like a heartfelt smile, a word of encouragement, or a silent prayer for someone in distress, reverberate through eternity. You are an agent of my love, and every moment you choose kindness over indifference, forgiveness over resentment, or faith over fear, you become a living testimony to my grace. Trust me to multiply the impact of your humble efforts in ways you might never fully see on this side of eternity. There will be times when you stumble, when old patterns of sin or destructive thinking resurface, or when stress leads you to lash out at those you love. In those moments, remember, my mercy is ever present. Do not let shame keep you from my presence. Come swiftly to me, repentant and honest, and I will restore you. This cycle of falling and rising again is part of the sanctification process. I use it to deepen your humility and remind you that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not wallow in condemnation. Lift your eyes to me, receive my forgiveness, and stand up again. Let each stumble teach you to rely on me more fully and to extend compassion to others who struggle in similar ways. Now, consider the desires and motivations that drive you. Are they aligned with my heart, or are they based on fear, pride, or selfish ambition? My desire is that you step into freedom from lesser pursuits, those that drain your energy without bearing good fruit. Let me refine your motives, so that what you chase after truly resonates with eternal value. As I transform your heart, you will find that your priorities shift. You'll care more about loving people than about impressing them, more about serving than being served, and more about eternal rewards than fleeting applause. As you continue to grow, do not neglect the power of testimony. Recall and share how I have answered prayers, healed wounds, or guided you through chaos. Your testimony is a beacon of light for those wrestling with despair. Sometimes, people around you long to know if I am real and if I still work miracles. Your story can be the very thing that stirs their faith to believe in what they cannot yet see. Do not underestimate the power of your personal encounters with me. When you speak sincerely about what I have done in your life, hearts soften, skepticism is challenged, and hope is ignited. Be conscious that the enemy thrives on division, whether in families, friendships, or faith communities. Seek unity whenever possible, extending an olive branch of peace even when you feel wronged. Unity does not always mean agreement on every point. It means choosing love and respect above the desire to prove yourself right. In a world fractured by conflict and polarized by differing opinions, you can stand out as a peacemaker. When you do so, you align yourself with my mission, bringing reconciliation where there was strife. This reflects my heart, for I have reconciled you to myself through the cross, bridging an immeasurable gap with my love. In moments of profound sorrow, loss of a loved one, betrayal by a close friend, or the shattering of a long-held dream, bring your pain to me. I am the healer of broken hearts. Let your tears flow freely in my presence, for I cherish every drop that reflects your vulnerability. Like a skilled potter, I can reshape the shards of your shattered expectations into a new vessel of purpose. While you may never fully forget the pain, I can turn it into a memorial of my grace, reminding you of how I carried you through the darkest valley. The scars you bear can become marks of resilience and mercy, testimonies to the power of hope in seemingly hopeless situations. If you sometimes feel unworthy because of your past, understand that I see you through the eyes of redemption. When you accepted my invitation of grace, your past was washed clean by the blood of my Son. You do not have to remain chained to shame. Stand tall, fully aware that you wear a garment of righteousness I have placed upon you. Let no accusation from the enemy convince you otherwise. He may try to haunt you with memories of what once was, but my truth declares who you are now and who you will become. Your true identity is wrapped in my love, sealed by my promise, and sustained by my Spirit. Each morning brings new opportunities to reflect my heart. As you rise, ask me to fill you with divine compassion for those you will meet throughout the day. Perhaps you will encounter someone who is rude or impatient. Instead of matching their negativity, meet them with the kindness I have shown you. Remember, there is often hidden pain behind harsh words. Your gentle response might be the very thing that softens their heart. When you make love your default setting, you spread seeds of my kingdom wherever you go. I am also calling you to a deeper place of intimacy with me, a place where you learn to hear my heartbeat and sense my Spirit's leading in the details of your day. Do not settle for a superficial faith, one that only touches the surface of your life. Dive into the depths of my word, linger in prayer, and allow yourself to be utterly captivated by my presence. When you dwell in that secret place, you will find a deeper well of joy, strength, and revelation. You will begin to see the world through my eyes, broken but redeemable, hurting but within reach of my healing hand. In your spiritual journey, you may find moments where you feel spiritually dry or as if you have lost some of the passion you once had. This can happen for various reasons: distractions, unconfessed sin, or simply the natural ebb and flow of your emotional state. Do not be alarmed. Think of it as an invitation to return to your first love. Ask my Spirit to rekindle the flame within you and devote yourself anew to the practices that foster closeness with me. Seek fellowship with believers who encourage and challenge you to grow. As you persevere, you will find the dryness gives way to fresh springs of living water, restoring your soul. I know that at times life's responsibilities demand your attention, leaving you feeling pulled in countless directions. You may be caring for children or aging parents, juggling work responsibilities, or battling health challenges. In all these things, keep in mind that my grace is sufficient for your daily needs. Lean on me for wisdom in prioritizing tasks, for patience in dealing with frustrating situations, and for the energy to handle what seems impossible. My supply is endless, and my Spirit is ever present to uplift you. Simply pause throughout your day, even if briefly, to acknowledge me and invite my strength into that moment. If you walk through a season of grief, do not hasten your healing process. Grief is a journey, and I am with you every step of the way. I collect your tears, hold you when you collapse in exhaustion, and cradle you in my arms when your emotions threaten to overwhelm you. Gradually, as you grieve, you will also heal, learning to find joy even while carrying the memories of what you have lost. The empty spaces left behind are spaces I can fill with my comfort and my promise that I make all things new in due time. You will laugh again. You will dream again. Let the healing come at its own pace, guided by my hand. Be mindful of the spiritual legacy you leave for those who come after you. Whether you have children of your own, or you influence the next generation in other ways, understand that they watch how you live. They notice how you handle adversity, how you treat others, and how you speak of me. Sow seeds of faith in them by modeling authenticity, showing that faith is not about perfection, but about constant reliance on my grace. Tell them stories of how I have come through for you. Encourage them to discover their own gifts and to cultivate a personal relationship with me. When you invest in the spiritual well-being of the next generation, you are multiplying blessings that will echo for years to come. In times when darkness seems prevalent in the world, do not lose heart. You might see injustices, natural disasters, wars, and tragedies that grieve you deeply. Remember that my kingdom is unshakable. While the world groans under the weight of sin, I have already set a redemptive plan in motion. At the culmination of all things, my justice will prevail, and every tear will be wiped away. I invite you to be part of my redemptive work now, comforting those who mourn, feeding the hungry, advocating for the marginalized, and proclaiming hope. Through every righteous act, my light penetrates the darkness, foreshadowing the day when all creation will be restored. If you carry deep wounds from your past, trauma, abandonment, or betrayal, know that my healing power extends to the deepest recesses of your soul. I can mend what seems irreparably broken. Counseling, support groups, and loving friendships can be instruments of healing. But ultimately, my touch is what brings true wholeness. Do not be afraid to confront the pain. As you allow my light to shine into those hidden places, you will gradually break free from shame and guilt. The scars may remain as evidence of where you have been, but they will no longer define your future. I will transform your wounds into wells of empathy, enabling you to reach others who walk a similar path. Take courage in your weaknesses. They keep you dependent on me, reminding you that I am the source of all strength. If you had no limitations, you might never feel the need to rely on my empowerment. Embrace your frailty as the birthplace of my miracles. Again and again, throughout history, I have used the weakest vessels to demonstrate my might. I even choose the foolish things of this world to shame the wise, that no one might boast in their own abilities. Trust me to fill in the gaps where you lack. Rest in the knowledge that my grace truly is enough. Communication with me is a two-way conversation. Share your heart freely, your joys, disappointments, questions, and fears, but also cultivate a listening spirit. I speak in the gentle breeze, in the stirring of your heart, in the words of a trusted friend, and in the lines of Scripture that come alive at the right moment. Practice stillness so you might discern what I am saying. If a thought aligns with my word, brings peace rather than confusion, and draws you closer to love and humility, pay attention. That might be my voice. Remember also the importance of celebrating milestones. Whether it is an answered prayer, the completion of a challenging project, or a personal victory over a harmful habit, take time to celebrate. Share your joy with others, for shared joy becomes multiplied joy. Celebration fosters a spirit of gratitude and reminds you that life is not just about enduring hardships, but also about reveling in my goodness. As you rejoice, you declare that my blessings outweigh your struggles, and you anchor your soul in a spirit of hope. My beloved, my message to you remains steadfast. I am with you, I am for you, and I delight in you. Let these truths settle into your heart, dispelling every falsehood that whispers otherwise. I am not a distant, uncaring deity. I am a loving Father whose thoughts about you outnumber the grains of sand on the seashore. I have created you with intention, breathed into you a living soul, and set you on a journey of discovery of who I am, who you are in me, and the purpose for which you are called. You may feel overwhelmed at times, but you never need to face anything alone. My Spirit dwells in you to comfort, guide, and empower. The veil has been torn. You have free access to my throne of grace. Approach me with confidence, not because of your own righteousness, but because of the sacrifice that covers you. In my presence, you will find mercy and grace to help in your time of need. So walk forward, step by step, moment by moment, knowing that I have prepared the way. Even if the path leads through valleys of shadow, do not fear, for I am your light. Even if you climb steep hills of challenge, do not be discouraged, for I will strengthen your legs like the feet of a deer, enabling you to scale rocky heights. In all things, keep your heart surrendered, your eyes fixed on me, and your spirit open to my leading. Let your life become a melody of faith, hope, and love, a song that echoes my heart for all humanity. Receive these words then. Let them penetrate the depths of your being and transform the way you perceive yourself, your circumstances, and the world around you. You are my child, chosen from before time began, set apart as a reflection of my glory. I am pouring out my Spirit upon you, equipping you with everything you need for life and godliness. My word is alive, sharper than any sword, able to pierce through confusion and hopelessness. Cling to it, and you will stand firm even when the winds blow fiercely. Nothing can separate you from my love, not life's trials nor its triumphs, not the deepest sorrow nor the greatest joy, neither angels nor demons, neither your past nor your present, nor anything that may come. Keep your heart tender, your faith unshakable, and your hope firmly anchored in my eternal promises. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I have the first word in creation and the final word in redemption. Let your trust rest fully in this truth. I hold your destiny, and I hold you. My beloved child, Take courage and walk in my power, wrapped in my grace, led by my voice, cherished by my heart. Trust that I am writing a magnificent story with your life, one that ultimately points back to my love and glory. Your part is to abide in me, faithfully sowing seeds of goodness, truth, and compassion wherever you go. The harvest that comes will bless not only you, but all who encounter your testimony of faith. Indeed, I say again and again, you are mine, and I, your eternal Father, will never let you go. Amen.